go. We won the game. Yes, we're 2-0 and the best start we've had in years. But Joe's got a broken fibula. Well, you know what? At least it's not a knee. Because if it was a knee, that was it. But he could come back in 8 weeks, and knowing Joe would probably be back in 7. That's a long time. And now you want you put Mike McGlinchey at the left side. You go with School at the right. He's not a right. I mean, School's not a left tackle for sure. Did he go in today for? Did Mike go to left after? Because I kept watching, but I didn't notice the switch there. This is really worrisome. God. Anyway, fam, you know what? Let us see what works out on that. Right now, let's not be depressed about that. Did Jimmy Garoppolo meet your expectations the second week? Did I not tell you? Notice how everybody should start kicking credit now. Did I not tell you he would come back in his second game? He would not be embarrassed 2 times in a row. I knew it. He looked not razor sharp. He could have been a little sharper. He made a couple of mistakes that, but it's all about snaps. The more he gets, the smoother he's going to get. So, and in fact, while he's doing that, we're winning. So, okay, 41 points. Are you serious? And what was your feeling about the offense in general this week? Debo Samuel's coming along. We're still waiting for Dante Pettis. No report from him. And Dante's still very quiet. And Debo has came out and taken over that spot and asserted himself like we would wish Dante would do. And I got to tell you, fam, Debo's the guy. It's Debo, Richie James. Think of the funny thing about it. You think about Richie James and Debo. Now, Debo, of course, he's supposed. Jalen Hurts, I think, is going to hurt somebody's feelings when he comes back. We'll see. But Dante's definitely going to be playing behind Debo from now on, I got a feeling, because that's enough proof. Dante, you either want it or not. I don't know. Maybe Kyle didn't call his number. I don't know. But I do know that he got left out of the playbook again today. What was your feeling about the did the 49ers put up the stats that promoted confidence that it could be legit or not? We had the ball spread all over the field by Jimmy G. He hit the offense constantly and all over the place. We didn't beat him with one man. And George Kittle played a small role. See, that's very encouraging. George Kittle can tear a team apart anytime Kyle wants to. George is like, if I got 2 Rottweilers in the backyard, let's put it this. I got 2 Dobermans in the backyard. I got a German Shepherd and a Rottweiler in the front yard. I got a Black Panther in the living room. If you get past all that and you get into the living room, you better wish they got you out in the front yard. Yeah! And which 49ers stood out in this second week that you can appreciate the most? Also, which players continue to struggle? It's like I had an index set up for this before we even started the quest thing. That you can actually I can punch players in everything I just said. But I'm not going to do that fast. I'll let you do it. All right. Hey, I seen Brian Lee. That's a Yamin sighting in the chat tonight. Did you check him out? All right. Mark Espinosa, Joe has a broken fibula, will be out 8 weeks. I know, Mark. I just don't know what we're going to do. We got to have a tackle. See, we're already scared about not having an offensive line. And we said it earlier. We're okay as long as all those guys stay on the field. If something happens to any one of those guys, we're in trouble. Well, week 2, here comes that dilemma. What's going to take place next? I don't know. There must be somebody out there in Kyle's offensive system that's maybe not doing anything in the right. Right tackle is something you really got to be. God, I hate this. That could really hurt us really badly. Winners, let me tell you who they are right now, though, for now. Big J, 41-17, garbage time score. You got it right, Big J, right on the money. James, 41-17. He also called it, as I called it, 3 TDs this game for Jimmy. All-Star Luna. Yep, absolutely right. And Sac Francisco, I love how KS mined the defense. with that Cali special. Instead of throwing to the quarterback, he modified to a faster, more shiftier running back in Mostert. Oh, God. I tell you, those running backs are really special. Wilson came in and just added to it. It's not like he was a guy that really comes off the practice. He doesn't look anything like a guy from the practice squad. Hieronymus, I don't say Hieronymus Media. Debo says, "That's my ball, punk." Let us go down to James. Oh, let me put on my headphones first so I can hear him. James.
Hey, what's happening, Ronbo?
James, you happening, man. You called it exactly right, 41-17.
Yes, sir, buddy. Yeah,
James.
I think a lot of fans are starting to believe I'm over here at the Niner Empire Nest over here at Nuno's Pavilion. Once again with a bunch of another bunch of rowdy Niners fan. Big shout out to my partner Hakeem doing that dedicated service work. And I know he's listening in right now, but listen, man, we have been saying since the draft, since the signing and free agency, what this offense will come to look like once Jimmy G starts to master that playbook. And I think we're starting to see it now.
We are just starting to see it, too.
The defense is just a juggernaut, okay? I understand there was a legion of whatever back then, but this is a new day, a new time, and I'm feeling good because guess what? These San Francisco 49ers are evolving, boy. If people ain't starting to get it right now that this team is setting their sights on two big sites, that number one site is the NFC Championship being held at the Levi with a phenomenal record, like possibly Kenny up in the north said 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. 14-2 because Jimmy GQ knows what to do. You know those kind of anecdotes and stuff like that.
I can't hear him enough, though.
At the end of the day, I'm going to say it like this here. I do believe that the best is yet to come because last week we put up 31 points. We left 3 touchdowns on the field. Our new young premier safety in Tavarius Moore, had he would have been able to accuss either one of those would-be interceptions last week, that would have been another pick 6. So, you know, they're arrived. They are evolving and they have arrived. And I'm looking at what we did to Cincinnati and even what we did to Tampa, man. Kyle Shanahan he's an offensive guru. And I've been saying it all along. And yes, I did call that score when you asked me. I said actually 41, I think it was 41-16, I might have said. But at the end of the day,
we marched you down for 41-17.
41-17 with three TDs by Jimmy Garoppolo. But one thing I left out, and I did mention this back when we were acquiring so many different special skill set running backs, I said we could see some games where there's close to 300 yards of rushing. Today we came 31 yards short
of a blowout.
Right. Well, actually 39 yards short from actually completing that statement by me, the 300 yards of rushing in the game.
I know, just 3 puny yards. Dang it.
Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, and let's not forget, wasn't there a touchdown call back on Raheem Mostert?
It was.
I believe it was.
It was.
Yeah, well, see, those yards didn't even count in the rushing. So if we take those yards, plus whatever was called back from a penalty, I'm quite sure
over 300.
It well adds up over 300 and something yards, Ronbo. But it's fans here, Niner fans just hanging out. And these other team fans are looking at us like, man, I might have to bring me a little sidearm up under my left shoulder there the next time. I mean, you know, just something, just in case we got to, you know, because I'm telling you, they raising them eyebrows like, here's one of them freaking Niner fans, man.
Y'all need to go home now. You just flip them off and go to go. Yeah.
They might as well. They see it coming, man. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, Jimmy is just getting his feet wet. Did you see that grin, that glare down, that stare down like, boy, y'all ain't seen the best of me yet?
They kept the camera on him 3 or 4 times.
You think that really chivalrous looking smile like, yeah, you ain't seen the best of me.
That was that. I'm back.
Bro, Ronbo, listen, man, I'm telling you, man, and thank you once again for the support and what you do. And so many callers have told, so many fans here have told me today that they had been paying attention to Ronbo and listening, but after the pictures going up about the Empire here and Linden, New Jersey, and Nuno's Pavilion, big sports bar, 49er man cave, every other touchdown. Right now, Nuno's is only giving you a free drink chip every 2 TDs because they're coming so fast. And he'll run out of liquor like that. You know?
Right, you know?
Yeah, but he changes it up every Sunday. This Sunday it's every two touchdowns, and when Jeffrey Wilson gets in the game, if he gets a touchdown, and Wilson got the touchdown, so of course he had to bring out chips once again, but that's all right. He give out the free shots like that because this thing is huge, baby. Right. It's really big right now,
and you get the place crowded doing that. No problem.
Oh man, listen, Ronbo, and nothing for nothing. That defense, bro. I mean, we had a total of 569 yards of offense. We had a touchdown still called back. The defense basically controlled that whole game.
And from beginning to end, too, from the first snap. James, we need to pull up. But
hey, are you on tonight, man?
Where I'm now.
You coming back tonight? Or this is it for the day,
this
right?
This is the after game right now. Yes. Since we got through early, yeah, we don't wait.
Yeah,
but James,
man.
Tomorrow night, though.
Hey, man, love what you do. Thanks you for the platform you provide for this Niner Empire, Niner for life. I think we're going into the bye if we're 3-0. You figure the rest of it out. Thank you for what you do. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Have a great evening. Be blessed.
You too, James. Give my best to Nuno's gang. All right.
Oh, yes, I will.
Night, James. Or should I say good day? It's still early today. Yeah, the morning games get like this. All right, James. See you later.
Yes, sir. Be blessed. Be blessed.
Wow, I tell you, this is too much fun. Let's go. Hey, Kenny.
San Francisco, baby! Woo!
Kenny got that helmet on, don't he? Get on! Hey!
What's up, Ronbo?
Kenny, we're moving, we're rolling, we're doing things that we're not expected to do. The networks are saying silly things about us. They picked us to lose last week, and they picked us to lose this week, and we went into other people's houses and handed them their ass. Jimmy, Kenny, look out for the Niners.
2-0 on the road, baby.
On the East Coast. East Coast, right. We're not in the West.
Hey, Ronbo, you know what? Quan Alexander is the truth, baby. That dude is legit. I'm so glad we got him, man. What a pickup, man. Probably better than I'm not going to say he's better than the D Ford pickup, but they're both good. But, man, he is like the best free agent we've gotten so far.
I tell you. And Kenny, I seen somebody wrote in the chat. Does anybody still miss Reuben Foster? I had to laugh. Reuben was my dude, but I had to laugh. No.
Yep. Hey, we dominated on all 3 phases of that game. Even the Wisnowski punt that landed on the 1, man, we blew them away. That was kind of like a blowout game. But
I know, right? I said a blowout this year, but I didn't know it'd be in week 2. Week 2? Yeah. Actually, last week could have been a blowout if not for them touchdowns being called back. We are a tough unit, Kenny.
Yep. And you know what? I came on your show about a month ago, man. I said Raheem Mostert was my favorite running back on this team, and it showed today, especially.
Yeah. Matty B was hot too, but man, Mostert. And I got to apologize to Mike when I see him. Mike and I had an argument on Twitter. He says, you know what? Tevin Coleman is a wimp. Or not a wimp, but he's really kind of soft, isn't he? I think Raheem Mostert and Matt Breida will be starting soon. Now, Coleman got hurt, but he was right. It's the Matty B Mostert show. I didn't see that coming.
And you know what? Him and Breida both are badass. But
I think got similar style.
I love the way Mostert runs. Mostert, man, he will cut and then he will bolt with speed up that field so fast. He's quick, man. The dude is quick. He's got
incredible acceleration, doesn't he?
Yeah, and Matt Breida, man, he finds holes like it ain't nobody's business.
And if he gets a step, if he gets a step, either one of them, if they get one step, going forward, that's 10 yards minimum. Oh, God.
Yeah, hey, I don't know if you heard or not, but next week, man, might be a gimme game because Ben Roethlisberger might be hurt.
And it's on the road, and they don't travel well to the West Coast. That's the funny thing about it. You know, if the Hawks barely beat them, that means, as we demonstrated, Kenny, well, that doesn't mean anything. The Hawks barely beat the Bengals, and they were in their house. We went to the Bengals' house, and we beat them to pieces. Ooh la la.
Yeah, man. I'm so looking forward to us being in the playoffs, dude. We're gonna dominate this division. I got a feeling we're gonna sweep this division because we ain't playing this year, man. Our those two coaches we picked up, the defensive line coach, the secondary coach, it shows, man. It shows so much. Oh my God.
Overnight
it's totally
change.
Different team.
Man. And we're still making those little bitty mistakes, Kenny. Once they iron those out, we did see a brain fart reminiscent of last year when Kwaski T, and they'll get in trouble for it probably later. Kwaski T, and I guess it was Spoon. There was a miscommunication there as that receiver went downfield on us in that opening play. I said, oh, guys, don't start this. Kwaski, I think that was you. As I was looking at the angle of the play. So, that's all right.
Man, the thing they need to clean up the most, they need to teach Jimmy G how to throw it out of bounds, man. When there's nothing there, throw it out of bounds. He keeps doing that, man, and he's going to end up
throwing in INTs. And you know what? That one Richie James took, I'm worried. I'm thinking Jimmy was trying to throw that out of bounds. He missed the cut. He was too late. When James broke out of that cut, Jimmy was supposed to have that ball there waiting for him. Jimmy then sailed it too far because he didn't want the INT. He sailed that as far away as he could from that defender, but he still threw it too hard, and it went out of bounds with Richie holding on to it. But still, it's too late, Jimmy. It's too late.
Yeah, but hey, Ronbo, if that's his only flaw, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Right?
Like, if that's it,
we'll be fine. Man. He can adjust that. That's all about reps and timing, and they'll get that down.
Yep. Anyways, Ronbo, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I'm excited, but let's go, baby. San Francisco, woo! Hit squad, 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. Let's go, baby.
To the ball, Kenny. Yeah, let's go. Hey, my man Eric Sanchez. It's a good win. Ronbo, Stanley, and D Ford are going to be fun. Okay, what's wrong with D Ford? Did anybody see any report on D Ford? Because he was awfully quiet tonight. Big Show says Big Ben and James Conner, running back. Oh my God, potentially out for week 3. See, fam, I do have a problem with beating up on teams that don't have their people. You know what I mean? It takes away from our victory. Actually, this win tonight was. Okay, we need the first 2 weeks to get warmed up anyway, so I don't mind them sucking and we get to play them. But from here on out, I want the challenges to be real. Giovanni is
what up, Ronbo?
Hey, ooh la la, what's happening, Giovanni? Another win.
Ronbo, we're all out here, man. So many Niner fans. It's amazing.
Giovanni, what do you mean? Where you calling from?
I'm calling right from the game, man. We're tailgating right outside the game.
Gio!
It was bleeding red and gold everywhere.
Saw the stands. I seen all the 49er fans. I bet we were looking at you when they put that camera up there, too. Woo! God. Hey, from where you sat, what'd you see, Giovanni? What impressed you, man? Did Jimmy G look like he was on fire? How about our running backs? Defense. Gio, talk to me, man.
Our running back core, we've all said this. We've all known it. It's solid. Solid. And Debo is the answer, man. That guy is a dog.
He's a number one guy. He's number 2. He's one of our top now. I think Dante Pettis. Jill, what happened to Dante Pettis? And D Ford, can you shed some light on that? Because D Ford was not busy tonight, and Dante did a couple of things, but that was it. Dante's out there throwing passes.
Dante wasn't in the game, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. D Ford, from what I noticed, because we were 5 rows right behind the Niners, he was limping a couple times when he was coming out of the drive. So I don't know if he's got a small little injury or what, but let's hope not. But we'll see.
Because he was on the bench
He
most
was.
of the game, then, wasn't he?
He was, man.
Man, they didn't say anything. I mean, we know Joe's got a broken fibula. He'll be out for 8 weeks. But nobody said anything about D Ford. He was sitting on the sideline smiling and laughing like everything was okay, though, from what the cameras were showing. So it must be just a little bit of an ouchie, I hope.
It might be, yeah, it might be something minor. But what happened to with Staley? We couldn't even tell, man. They took him out right away.
Giovanni, broken fibula. He'll be out for 8 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey,
we know we need to draft somebody to cover take over Staley.
We knew it coming into this year too.
Someone coming up.
Did McGlinchey move to the left? I just realized I didn't pay that a lot of attention. I know School came in, but did McGlinchey go over and protect the left side?
I think he did for a few times. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That sucks about Staley, though, man. That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it is, and it's scary, too. We need him really, really badly. So I don't know what they're going to do about that.
We do, man. But you know what? The energy, Ronbo, the energy here was amazing, man.
Oh, I bet it was. I mean,
it was loud.
God, I love it. Man. So you know what? I think the 49ers got the confidence. They know what they're capable of doing now. This is very seriously important. The 49ers had to build the confidence and believe in themselves. I think they know what they're capable of now. Woo!
They do, man. You know what? They need to start showing us some respect. You know, they're still sleeping on us. If we come in next week and we beat the Steelers, I don't want to hear any negativity against our boys because we are here and we are about to become relevant. We're showing it. We're proving it right now.
Already. They're not going to give us any credit. And Gio, I can tell you what to expect. They're going to say we beat a lackluster team in Tampa Bay. They're going to say we beat a below 500 team in Cincinnati, and we beat the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't there because he got hurt pretty badly today, his elbow. So he got pulled out of the game.
How did that game end, Ronbo? How did the Steelers and Seahawks game end?
Yeah, I think the Steelers lost to the Hawks by about 2 points, even without Roethlisberger. So the Hawks, it's time to look at the Hawks for who they are. They're an okay team, but stop with this one of the best teams in the NFC. That's BS.
No.
Pure
it's
BS.
Complete BS, man. It's complete BS.
So.
Hey, Ronbo, I'm going to give you a quick shout out before I head out. Hang on, man. Give me one sec. Hey, everybody, say Niners for Ronbo. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Yes!
We are here, Ronbo. Hey,
I love
what
it,
you're
Gio.
doing, man. Thank you for everything.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate you checking in, too. Talk to you later.
Absolutely, man. You take care.
You too, fam. There's Gio calling from the game. Parties going on all over the place. And, hey, let me give that shout in right now. Niners for Rod.
Finally, the Niners come back home undefeated.
We went, we came, we seen, we defeated. Yes.
Hey. So I don't know if the word that broke on Ronbo Live yet, but word official is your boy got a broken fibula.
Yeah, we know.
It's supposed to be 8 weeks out. So
8 weeks. But Joe's a tough dude. Watch him come back in 7. You know, have you thought about what we're going to do for a tackle?
Man, y'all don't want to hear what I'm thinking, but
What do you think?
Remember that cat that used to be a first-round pick of 49ers by the name of Anthony Davis that retired?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Just saying.
But can AD get out in space? And
let's put him in. Let's work him out. Let's work him out. Let's just work him out. You know what I'm saying?
Because they picked him up, did they?
I don't think so. think so.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said before, why not give him the shot? You know.
Well, yeah, look at him. I got no problem with that now for sure, because we got a problem here. But AD doesn't play tackle, does he? No, he does. They tried to make him a guard
was drafted as a
because of
tackle.
Trent Brown.
He was supposed to slide the guard when they put Trent Brown at the end.
Right? Yeah. I forgot. What am I talking about? It was him.
That was under Chip Kelly.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, but it was him and who went over to the Cardinals on the inside. Anyway, Iupati, yeah, it was Iupati and Davis, right? One of the best road creating crews in the NFL. So you know what?
I remember now, Davis was the right tackle at first because Boone was the right guard initially.
Yeah. We're going to see.
But anyway, we ain't going to stay on that too long. Let me say this right here. How about your boy Solid T got him a sack today? And he got 2 quarterback hits.
Listen, Solomon T, he did a great job stopping the run, too. There were several pursuits he made. When Andy Dalton, boy, I tell you, Solomon T played a solid game today. I ain't mad at him. He got more snaps in because D Ford was sitting down. Something happened to D Ford. Somebody said something about an irritated quad, as I'm reading here.
Okay.
So hopefully the irritation won't last too long, you know?
And then how about the continuous progress of Ronald Blair? My boy's a stud.
Boy, Ronnie B has. It's like Bobby Salad says, when you want to win, you put Ronnie in. Ronnie got him some sack. Oh,
Sure did. Well, I'm just moving across the table quickly, Ronbo, because I know we got a lot of folks that want to come in. But
go ahead.
Breeder, the cheater, all I can say is, man, it was a flawless game from Breeder. But he didn't even have many carries. And then Monster plays like he wants the number 1 spot, man.
Ain't he awesome? He is a bad man.
Yeah.
Ho!
And then Jeff Wilson. I mean, think about it. I'm going to end my last comments with this note right here. We got so many players right now that are playing good. Think about the players that's supposed to be coming back that haven't played yet, like Trent Taylor. He's still coming back. Taylor, the rookie Hurd is supposed to be coming back.
Oh.
Man, these might be some future draft pieces in play, man. I mean, because there's no way you're gonna be able to keep everybody on the active list.
I tell you.
So,
and you know what's going to end up being a piece if he ain't careful? Dante's got to get out there and make some statements now. I mean, Debo just basically took his job in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, the Rod was the one that told you. Debo is the heir apparent to Pierre Garçon. I mean, I hope
it
you
looks
guys
like
can
it.
see it now.
He's tough Garçon.
It's the heart, man. I mean, by no means is he perfect. You know, he made a couple of rookie mistakes, but
he's
getting
still
better.
a rookie.
He's getting more, and he's more involved in the game, playing week by week. It seems.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
I don't know what could you tell. And Jalen Hurd, there's another monster. Jalen Hurd is another dude who comes out that school of get out my way or I will hurt you. And him and Debo got that same mindset. That works, you know. So.
Yeah. You know, I must say, you know, me being the one who really, really wanted us to draft Quentin Williams, I must say, Nick Bosa has been a pleasure to watch this season, man.
Well,
his presence alone is really making some moves for us as far as the rhythm of the quarterback he plays.
There you go. And his foot is hurting. His foot is hurting, Rod. If that foot ever quits hurting, Lord have mercy. Woo!
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
It is.
We're gonna catch you on Raw tomorrow, baby.
All right, looking for you too, Rod. Go ahead,
Sound off for me one time, baby.
Oh, Niners! For the Rod! To the all night, Rod!
Shout out to the Empire.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Ronbo.
Looking forward to it. Oh, and hey, I want to play a partner. Dre, get on in there, dude.
What happened, bro?
Oh, Dre, man, I could get used to this, fam. You know, it's bad. I see this coming again next week, too. I mean, don't get tired of this yet. If Ben Roethlisberger ain't going to play, I mean, I don't know what the Hawks is doing.
It's bittersweet, man. You know, the next 3 weeks, man, y'all gotta realize we got T.J. Watt coming off that left side. Then after that, we got Myles Garrett. You know, then after that, we got the Rams front four.
Yeah,
This is
you
not the
know,
time, man, for us to be losing
it's
Joe Staley, man.
I know.
Myles Garrett is going to T.J. Watt, and Myles Garrett is going to give Justin School some problems, man. And y'all got to realize we lost Justin School in preseason, and this is just what Shanahan just said. You know, it sucks that we have to lose Joe Staley for 8 weeks, and then we have a guy in Justin School who we lost in preseason. So he's probably not even in game shape, bro. This is like,
I thought School was in. Wait, who was on the right side tonight?
McGlinchey stayed on the right side. Shanahan just said in the press conference he's not switching up McGlinchey in the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who's Trent? Trent, what's that dude's name that's not happy with?
We got the Cardinals, but then after that, the Seahawks got Jadeveon Clowney and Ziggy Ansah. This is not good, y'all. This is not good, bro. So I don't even feel good about this. I don't even feel good about this win, and it's fucked up that it had to happen like this. You know what I'm saying? Now we get into a rhythm, our offense is looking like this, and then all of a sudden, a Hall of Famer, man, is gone for 8 weeks.
It's hard to replace.
You know,
That's true.
You can't replace Joe Staley. He's not replaceable unless you go out and trade and get somebody. And I agree with my brother who said, get on the damn phone and call Anthony Davis and get that man in here. Get his ass in here and at least give him a workout, man. We have to figure it out. And this is why they released Caden Smith and they kept Levon Toilolo. Because you're going to have to take a receiver off of the field and run 2 tight end set and use George Kittle as a receiver, standing up on the line or split out outside. Because I've seen him outside a lot where they had him standing up as a receiver and multiple times. So this is why they kept Levon Toilolo, because he's going to have to be over there on that left side helping out Justin School, because you have to keep Kittle engaged in the receiving game. So this is not good. This is not good. I'm not happy.
Drake, before you go all the way into the darkness, though, let's see what they do, because I got a feeling Lynch and Shanahan, I got a feeling they'll have something that's going to surprise you next week. We'll see what happens, but don't count it out already.
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not counting this out. I'm just saying, like,
No, I know what you're talking about.
I hear people in the chat right now saying cut this dude Dre off and all of this stuff. Bro, y'all have to realize that this is a serious issue at hand, bro. Like,
we do.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I guarantee everybody does.
Issue at hand. Hey, Kenny, suck my dick. Shut the fuck up.
All right, Dre, let me Dre, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
And you go ahead and get back
bro. I'm out of here, man.
All right, fam.
All right, bro.
You be okay.
All
right.
All right.
Anyway, all right, good night, Dre. All right, hey, Rev, come on in, Rev.
Ronbo.
Rev. It's a day where we see the return, I believe, of the real Jimmy G. That was the good news. And then, of course, we got this news with Joe being out. I can't imagine what the 49ers are going to do to at least put a Band-Aid on that situation. But you go ahead, Rev. What do you got on your mind?
Well, we're going to jump into this right quick. Shout out to my fam. We got this W. I felt your energy. We wore our colors today. We repped. We screamed. We yelled. We got this W. Shout out to you, Ronbo, for giving us this platform. Let's just jump right into it. We put up 500-plus epic yards on offense. 500-plus epic yards on offense.
Nearly
that
6.
Is a beautiful. That is a beautiful thing, and that's coming from the same Bengals defense that gave Russell Wilson hell in Week 1. The same defense. Mm-hmm. But shout out to our coaches
in their house
that saw too many gaps and everything to exploit them, and that's what we did. The offense clicked today. I loved it. It's like I've been saying all year long. We can put up points. Like, there's no question about it. We can put up points. But our defense, shout out to our defense for coming out and doing what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Weatherspoon pissed me off on that one touchdown he got burnt for.
Oh.
But he made up throughout the game. He made up.
Well,
For our
kicking the
as
ball
a whole,
and delay a game was a little annoying. But otherwise, he wasn't bad.
Yeah, he did his job. But we just have a focus, Ronbo. Like, we have a focus. We have a goal. And that's what we came out to do. Like, the offense was clicked. They were firing on all cylinders. Like, shout out to Mostert. Shout out to Breda. Jimmy G was dropping ducats today. We just looked we just looked as a whole team today, and I love it. And no disrespect to the Bengals, because the Bengals, they squeaked by. Even though they lost against the Seahawks, they squeaked by. But their defense gave Russell Wilson hell last week. Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm not worrying about them. Like seriously. I'm not worried about them. I am not worried about them. Like my brother Dre said, this is a worry time that we have to focus on, because we lost a key element on that offensive line that we need. But I think we'll hold on for the time being. Yeah, we'll put the Band-Aid over it, but we'll hold on. I'm not too worried about it.
And Rev, if we go 4-4. And I can see that if we go 4-4 between now and when Joe gets back, I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think we'll go 4-4. I think we'll go 5-3.
Yeah. Because there's a couple of teams that cannot deal with Kyle's offense. Most teams can't. Now we're on the road doing what we just did. Wait till they get home and get it smoothed
exactly.
out. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I'm not worried about Pittsburgh. They don't have a defense. We can shred that defense. I'm not worried about Pittsburgh's defense at all. I am not. They don't intimidate nothing. I watched that game as well as our game today. I'm not worried about them.
Okay, good, because I got to watch that game. I want to see how they not get to Russell Wilson's offensive line. They kept it close, though.
Yeah, they kept it close, but I'm not worried about their defense. Our offense can shred their defense.
Yeah, I know.
Cleveland, I'm not. They won't click until like week 6, week 7. Like,
no, somebody could get fired in Cleveland. You know what? The Titans got a butt whooping tonight from the Colts. Now, I thought the Titans was all that. Now, see, something's wrong in Cleveland. Let's see what happens in this game tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. The Rams, I mean, we're going to expect a fight. We're going to expect a battle with the Rams. It is what it is. It's a division rival. The Cardinals, for some reason, the second half or fourth quarter of a game, they just seem to come alive, which I'm still not worried. Our offense have proven that they proved today that, hey, we can put up points, and that's how it's going to be. Our defense has shown when they can attack, how they can attack, and that's it. Within this 6-game stretch, I want to see some good. I mean, we're not going to be perfect, but today was just a prime example of the offense clicking and the defense doing their job, and that's how we're going to do it. I love y'all, Ronbo. I'm not going to put you up. Hey, we earned this W. We got this W. Red and gold. That's how we do. Hey, shout out to the man, Ronbo. And y'all know how I end this all. In order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. And the Cincinnati Bengals did not come close
to beating the man.
Woo!
So fucking fat.
Yeah,
you clown.
Hey, get that idiot out of here. Hey.
Represented. That's how we do it, Ronbo. We thank you. We love you. Niners for life. Let's do this. We got that W. Let's move on to the next game, Steelers.
Yeah.
You are the lawnmower. You are the grass. And we about to cut you. I'll holler at you. Y'all be safe.
All right, Rev. Have a good night. I'm trying to find that Rams score because I wonder how they're doing. Because, man, I was hearing, hey, Lewis.
Yep. Hey, Ronbo.
Lewis.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Come on in,
awesome.
man.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing?
Ooh, close.
That's good. Yeah, we got
Yeah, I'm looking
Go
at
ahead.
that game. Rams were leading 3-0. All right, good. Hey, Lewis, talk to me, man. I mean, you got another victory. I just hate these tainted wins because the Bengals look like butt. But then again, you look at the win we got against Tampa Bay. They're not as bad as I thought, as they came in and beat up on Cam right away. So you know what? Beating him was not something everybody can do. And you know how they lost. The Bengals lost by 1 point last week. And what they say? The Hawks are better than the Rams. I mean, the 49ers. So, you know. But, Lewis, jump on in here, man. What's up?
No, most definitely, Ronbo. Well, Ronbo, the first thing is I think the Rams are going to actually win this game against the Saints. Drew Brees is out with a thumb injury, so he's going to be done for the rest of the day. Yeah, so, just giving the Rams a free victory, whatever. But, Rombo, I've been talking about it all week, Rombo. I know people were kind of scared of, the Hubbard kid and Carlos Dunlap, but like I said, we have the greatest offensive coordinator in the league. And if you actually watch, I was watching on Fox, and the commentator, who was, I guess, like an ex-defensive end for the Bengals or whatever, he was saying that Kyle Shanahan is the greatest offensive coordinator because he exploits mismatches and he comes out with the same scheme, but he does different things out of the same scheme. And it looks the same, but it's not.
It's vintage Bill Walsh.
He did exactly right. Exactly. And they were giving credit to Bill Walsh. And he was doing exactly what I was reiterating throughout the whole week. Like, he will nullify the Hubbard and Carlos Dunlap by running the scheme, running zone stretches, then running bootlegs, then crackdown screens, allowing
and they over pursued how many times?
Over pursue, exactly, allowing a bunch of discombobulation, like, oh, I don't know what's going on this play. Do I chase? Do I pursue? Oh, it's too good to be true. Oh, well, it is. Oh, look, Jeff Wilson run down the sideline for 50-yard touchdown. It's just things like that, little things like that destroy defenses, and we have one of the greatest minds that is our head coach. So, I mean, I wouldn't worry, but no, for people to say, oh, the Bengals are not a good team, they're a good team. Any team could be beaten. The Lions just beat the Chargers. Everybody thought they were going,
no, I saw that.
Just beat the Chargers on Sunday. It's right. That's what I'm saying. It's any given Sunday, Ramo. So for anybody to say we got it easy, no, we are just who we thought we are. We're a good team, and we're a playoff team. We know what we are capable of. People didn't want to give us a chance last year. They kept throwing, oh, you're a top 3 pick. You win 4. You only won 4 games last year. You're not a real team.
Yeah.
But they forgot that we lost. Right. They forgot we lost Jimmy Garoppolo. We still don't have Jet McKinnon.
Oh.
Yeah, we still don't have Jet McKinnon. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just they hate to see the realization that listen, guys, we have 5 first-rounders on that defensive line. We are going to be a ferocious team. Teams don't just stay crappy. They get better gradually, especially if they hit on draft picks. And right now, we hit on Kittle, who's a late rounder, just draft picks like that. But besides Port Rombo, back to the Staley thing, sucks that he's out. But Rombo, I completely agree with my brother Dre. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy or anything like that. I want to soak in this win.
It's serious.
Any win is obviously a plus every time we win. But Rombo, he's completely right. Rombo, for someone who is anchoring that left side like Joe Staley's done for the past 12, 13 years, it's hard to replace that. He's a Hall of Famer. I completely agree. We have to either, next man up is the motto, or we have to try to trade for somebody because you don't want Jimmy to start getting smacked around, Rombo, and all of a sudden every 49er fan's taking a deep breath like, oh my gosh, is he going to get up on this one? Oh, please don't tell me he's going to be into something like that.
You hear what Kyle said, right?
Right.
Kyle said, I'm not switching McGlinchey to the left side. He needs to stop talking like that.
There's no need
get
to.
McGlinchey over there.
Exactly. I think don't be surprised if we start trading for like a left tackle, trying to get a veteran left tackle. Because guess what, Rombo? Jimmy looked like the best ever, right? He threw 3 touchdowns today, over 280 yards, right, Rombo?
Yeah.
Well, guess how many times he got hit? 0. Guess how many sacks he got hit? 0. So the best way to keep the quarterback playing at his best is when he doesn't get touched.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, that's absolutely. So that's all I got to say, Rombo. But hey, shout out to my TT brothers, Will, Dre, Trey, Russo, all my whole TT family. Thanks for all that you guys do. And, we'll definitely see you. Oh, Jerry Fresh, too. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rombo, for what you do.
Yes.
And we'll see you. Hey, but go Niners 2-0, baby. Never tasted any better.
Thanks, Lewis. And appreciate you, fam. Let me see you tomorrow night, and we'll hear more about Joe Staley and see what they're going to do about that. Because you know they are.
Absolutely.
49ers are not going to sit back. If anybody thinks the 49ers are going to sit back and do nothing about this, you're wrong. They're serious as we are. Watch this. Let's see what happens tomorrow. All right, fam. See you tomorrow. Hey, Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Phil, a bittersweet victory. Although I think most of us knew they were going to win, but we didn't know that it was not in the script or in the program or previews that Joe Staley was going to get hurt.
I had it a nail biter, remember, and we looked pretty good except for the Staley situation.
Oh.
Now D Ford's going to be back next week, from what I hear.
Oh yeah,
he just banged his knee in the first quarter.
Oh,
the same
that's
one
what
that
it was.
The same one that he had played the procedure on. And so they just held him out for the rest of the game. And they had Blair play, and Blair played well. So.
He played really well. He was putting as much pressure. He wasn't D Ford fast, but that Dalton was very uncomfortable. Good.
Yeah, well, so I mean, Blair's very capable. We're deep at defensive line. We can afford an injury too there, but
and we did.
Our offensive line was weak at best on the
know, and
chart,
fragile.
So.
We could not afford to lose anybody. And what do? Week 2. Oh. Yeah. And especially somebody the magnitude of Joe Staley. Oh, God.
Right. And I don't think you move McGlinchey over because there's just as many pass rushers on the right side in today's defense as there is on the left side. So, you're going to face somebody good on either side, so you might as well just keep McGlinchey there and hopefully School can now, School's best asset is his pass blocking. He's better at pass blocking than he is
run blocking. So, that's true. You're not going to steamroller him coming in. I mean, here's a guy that kept Nick Bosa, and Jason over in Tampa Bay. And what's the kid's name in Tampa Bay that everybody wanted? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Josh. What's Josh's last name? Is his name last name Allen too? Anyway, Josh Allen, School.
Yeah, he went to Jacksonville.
Yeah, but he got past School once in his collegiate career.
Yeah.
Actually, School contained Nick just about every time he saw him. School will not let people come and get Jimmy. But
no, I think he's a pretty good pass blocker. His problem is run blocking.
He can't run, and we need run block. We can't run behind McGlinchey all day.
Come on.
Put George Kittle over there.
Kittle next to him.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I mean, you said Kittle wasn't meaningful in the game, but his run blocking was huge today.
No, I just meant stats.
He was back.
No, he was. They got to the point they started putting a camera on him. They're running slow-mos on Kittle's activity. The play was secondary. Watch Kittle. Kittle's just a menace on that block. Just brilliant.
So a little bit of update on the Rams game. The Rams are winning 3-0, but Breeze got hurt his thumb. He threw a ball and Aaron Donald hit his hand as he was throwing. And he's got tape on his thumb, and he's not playing. The other thing is Aaron Donald pulled up, grabbing his back, and he hasn't been in since. So,
so it's equal.
We'll see what happens there. But if they lose Aaron Donald, that's huge against the Rams. So, people get injured. There's injuries on every team.
All right.
We just got to deal with this Joe Staley situation. Making a trade for a tackle. Tackles are scarce.
I mean, a good one. They don't exist.
They don't exist. So, I mean, it's like a deep pass rusher, a tackle, or a quarterback. You're pretty much kind of screwed if you get an injury at this position. So, it's just we got to deal with it. School's going to have to come up big.
He's going to, you know what? Talolo's going to be, you know what? We're going to have a lot of guys working that left side from here on out.
Well, you got Juice that also can help out chipping,
the
defensive end from that side too. So, Shanahan's going to figure it out.
Yeah, it handicaps the offense.
We're going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at I'm thinking still maybe 12-4 because I'm looking at what the other teams are doing. They're not impressive.
Right?
I mean, Pittsburgh, I think we got them without Roethlisberger. I think, we can win that one without Joe Staley.
And the Hawks are just
I'm looking
not
at
that.
Cleveland, they're not playing very well.
Yeah.
Carolina's not playing very well.
Terrible.
Atlanta's not playing very well. Arizona's not playing very well. Washington.
Rookie team.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm looking at Seattle. They're not playing well.
Yeah. You know,
the Rams. And if Drew Brees is out, I don't see
that's over. We got.
Yeah.
Phil, we're going to go. I'll tell you what, let's continue this tomorrow, and we're going to find out more. But we already know all we need to know about Joe Staley, so we'll see what they're going to do about it.
Another example of why we drafted Mitch Wish early.
I know, right?
He put it down on the 1-yard line, put them in a hole. They had to drive out of it. They got out of it, but we eventually forced them to punt.
Oh.
But that guy can put the ball down there in deep, and he's a weapon.
Perfectly.
So anyway.
All right,
All
Phil.
right, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, fam.
Take care.
Looking forward to tomorrow,
Bye.
too. Good night. Hey, K-Boy.
Ronbo 2-0. What is going on, man?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my boys
Go ahead.
My boys are making me happy, man. The first time we went 2-0 to start the season on the road since 1989. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I think that sounds right.
I was like maybe 10 or 11 of age, but didn't we win the Super Bowl in 1989?
Wait, in 95. Hey, we had to have it. I don't know if we started off
89.
No, 95 is our last.
No, I'm talking about on the road, to start the season on the road.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Since 1989.
And it was evil to start us off on the road and on the East Coast. And what did Niners do? Jumped up and kicked both of them's butt badly. See,
I know.
I wonder what we look like at home. I hope we're not world warriors that can't play at home.
Well, that new stadium of ours, I don't know.
It's bad luck, ain't it?
Ain't it? So it's no telling. It's no telling. But
they'll be so glad to go home and get in their own bed.
Yeah, I like the way we setting ourselves up because even when injuries do come, and one came today, if we can go ahead and take care of Pittsburgh next week with 3-0, we really don't have to go maybe 7-6, 5-8 after the bye week, and we still should make the playoffs at 10-6, 11-5.
Exactly,
So
and then
I'm not
6
really
weeks.
Too much concerned about it.
Yeah, and then only 6 weeks left to wait for Joe Staley's return. So
next week is kind of crucial. We get that victory. We give ourselves a little cushion, to make mistakes after the bye week, with games, with injuries. Because, we're going to have some more, just like everybody else in the NFL. So that's a given, but hopefully they won't be serious and, and won't hurt the team too much. So, you just got to, pray and hopefully I look as good this year with the injuries. So.
Yeah. It's something. But like you said, other teams do not look, and I said this early in the season. I said, you know what? Everybody said, well, we got a really tough schedule coming up, man. We got, I don't know if we're ready for that. I said, wait, whoa. Have you guys seen the other teams yet? I don't know if it's all that tough. And I was trying to tell people, before you decide the 49ers are the butt of the league, look around and let me know if you see a bunch of juggernaut teams out there. Knew it.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate to say this. I really do hate to say it. But since I am in Dallas, that's about like the only 2-0 team with us that maybe look stronger than us right now. Because they look pretty good last week. They look pretty good this week, too.
Yeah.
But that's the only team I see. Our 2-0 is stronger than Seattle 2-0 right now. I don't care what nobody says. And if the Rams win today, I 2-0 is still gonna look strong with it there. They struggling with the Saints right now, and only up. I think the Saints just tied it up 3-3. Yeah, so I think the Saints just tied it up. So, but we are strong 2-0 in NFC right now. And, if we're not in the top 10 teams that people got to worry about by the end of next week, something is wrong. Like it's a lot of haters out there in the national media.
And remember, K-Boy, D was sitting down watching the game. I was wondering, I kept asking, anybody see D Ford? Him and Dante Pettis go to the front office and said, paging D Ford, Dante Pettis, please come to the front office, please. Because they had nothing to do with this game. Dante made one play. He took a pass from Jimmy. He threw it to Mostert. I saw D at the beginning of the game. I remember one play and didn't see him anymore the rest of the day. Somebody banged into his knee,
right.
I think Phil said. So he'll probably be back next week. We still won the game, still dominated.
Yeah.
Still dominated.
Yeah, dominant. Yeah, why put them in there and risk it? We already up, 2 or 3 touchdowns. So let the man rest, let him get out there against Pittsburgh. And if we start dominating them, let him rest. He got to rest the bye week, get him back fully healthy, week 5.
Back in his own house, in his own bed. Yeah, he'd be great.
So we can do what we can do. Yeah. So and it's sad that we lost Joe Staley.
Oh,
but
I don't even like to think about it.
But I think Cal, he's not too much worried about it. That's why he's going to keep McGlinchey on his side.
Yeah, interesting. He said that right away.
But he probably thinking like I can modify the game plan. We can, with Jimmy G, we just do some 2 or 3 step drop back, sling it out real quick, so he won't even get pressure, So I'm pretty sure he got a game plan to avoid Jimmy G getting hit. So
and as Phil pointed out, School is good at pass protection, but he's not that good at run block. That's something. But you got George over there, and they can run that run block. You just got to coach him up. School can do better, but right. I mean, K-Boy, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow, huh?
Yes, sir. All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Looking for you. Have a good night.
You too.
And now, let's go see what's going on with Niner Mike. Niner Mike! Forget about it! They can't beat us! Yes!
Oh, hey, there he is. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Ronbo, listen, before we get started, too much energy. I need to get you I need a Niner shout. I need a Niner shout.
Oh, you can get it 2 times. Niner! Niner Mike! Oh!
Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. I love it. Hey, first of all, I just want to say shout out to the Niner Empire who was out there at the game today. Oh my God, man! Right from the jump when the game started, you could hear the defensive chants. It was almost like watching a home game. It was beautiful. I thought that was really, really great.
Oh man,
I really did. I don't know if you caught that.
I did. They started kicking Andy Dalton's butt right for the first snap.
Right? Hey, other than the Joe Staley deal, what a great game. What an absolutely great game, Ronbo. I really, truly thought so. And I shout out to Kenny, man, for knowing his history. I thought that was really cool, honestly. 2-0, first time on the road since 1989 when we did, in fact, go and win the Super Bowl with the late, great Bill Walsh. And I tell you what, Ronbo, I've been a Niner fan since the 80s myself. And, I haven't seen an offense look like that, Ronbo. I haven't seen it.
Only Walsh can make an offense look like that, Niner Mike. Only Walsh. Now we know.
He was smiling.
Yes.
He was smiling. And it was against the Bengals. I mean, he always loved to get a W against the Bengals. It was great. It was absolutely great to see them move the ball like that. And truth be told, it wasn't just today. It was last week, too. We just had, 21 points called back. Otherwise, last week numbers would have looked almost right up there. But today was really, really, really impressive. I was truly impressed with that. Also, first time 2-0 starting out the gate since 2012 with Mr. Jim Harbaugh when we went to the Super Bowl on that year as well. So a lot of good things starting out 2-0 when you're a San Francisco 49er fan. You know what I mean?
And Niner Mike, so you got another fiend coming back. You got 2 more fiends coming back. You got Jalen Hurd, and I'm telling you right now, that's a vicious dude. You got Trent Taylor coming back, another one of Jimmy's favorite guys.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And listen, I know I heard some people on here earlier talking about trades and this and that. To be truthful, going off of what Shanahan said after the game on the press conference there, he said it doesn't seem like it's going to be the 8-week variety for Joe. So maybe it's just a fracture or something like that. So we're looking more along the line of 4 to 6 week type deal.
Wouldn't that be great?
And, so I'm hoping so, especially with our schedule. We got a week 4 bye. We got the Steelers. They're going to look like we're going to get the Roethlisberger-less Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
So
you got the Browns that seem confused.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be at that game personally. Listen, I'm going to be at that game personally myself, so I can't wait to get with some of the Niner faithful.
Good.
Yeah.
You got to call me during that. Hey, Niner, give me Ronbo Sports at gmail.com. Ronbo Sports at gmail.com. So we got it. I definitely got it. People love you, man. We got to have you call in that night and give us the Niner Mike rundown at the half.
Oh, I would love to do that. That would be epic. Listen, I most certainly will do that. I'll give you a live report there with the Niner faithful. I truly listen. I love it. I like the curse out here, but listen, I love this shit. I really do. I love this shit. I'm a Niner fan, die hard. You know what I mean? I sit here.
I do know.
I've watched the seasons just like I know you have, Ronbo. Just like I know you have. We endure the 2-win seasons. The 4-win seasons. All that brutalness to get to this point.
Because we love this team, Niner Mike. We'll wait through the pain. This is a marriage for better or worse, in sickness and in health.
That's why it's called faithful, Ronbo. That's why we're the faithful, baby. We're the faithful, the true faithful, because we know what it means. We know what it means to have to fight through the hard times. And let me tell you, today was a great day for me personally. I thought seeing Shanahan, this was the first time I really got to see Shanahan look like he was able to be Shanahan. He wasn't worried about what talent was out there. Whatever running back he put in that backfield was sauce, baby. It was absolutely sauce, Ronbo. All of them. Everyone saw it. And you could close your friggin' eyes. It didn't matter who you put in there. They were all running. Mostert kicked it into gear and made them look like dummies and run into each other. That was just fantastic. And Matt Breida, I haven't seen anyone break anyone's ankles like Matt Breida did on that one run since Barry friggin' Sanders. Let me tell you, he broke that poor kid's ankles. Oh, they're not even going to want to watch that in the defensive review room. Let me tell you, they're not going to look at that poor guy.
Hey, and now Mike, how about the opening touchdown? You got Marquise Goodwin running down the field all by himself. Did you see all those Bengals on the other side of the field? They're looking over the shoulder like, what?
And you know what the best thing is? He prides himself on that, Ronbo. He prides himself on that. Those plays where he gets guys open, where there's not nobody within 10 yards of the guy,
you could build
he loves that shit. That means he did his job way better than they could ever think about it to get somebody that open in the NFL. It just doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen. It wasn't a blown coverage. You know what I mean? It wasn't a blown coverage.
By
it was
design.
Just a well-designed play.
Yes.
Exactly. You're exactly right, Ronbo.
We got to go, fam. Get some time.
All right. Hey, listen.
Get at me.
You're absolutely right, though. Right. I will. I promise you. And listen, shout out to the Niner Empire today. What a great showing. And shout out to you, Ronbo, as always. I love your show. Always have a blessed rest of your weekend, all right?
Yeah. All right. Night, Mike. Looking forward to hearing from you as soon as possible tomorrow if you got time. All right, fam. Night. Have a good day. Oh, man. This is so much fun. Hey, it's JJ Jersey.
Oh, Ronbo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And by the way, Jersey, you want to hear something really strange, and I don't wish anything bad on anybody, but if we played the Rams right now, if they come in, even though we don't have Joe Staley, if they come in without Aaron Donald, I'm telling you right now, they would be beaten up so badly it'd be ridiculous.
No. But, Ronbo, man. With Aaron Donald, they don't stand a damn chance.
It'll be close.
I'm saying it right now. I wouldn't even say close, Ronbo.
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be closer with the Bengals, so you might be right.
Well, like I said earlier this year, the Bears, and you saw what the Patriots did to them. You just got to show pressure to Goff. We got enough pressure. Goff is he's gonna be throwing it at referees. There's going to be so many INTs in that game. Oh, man, he's going to look stupid. Speaking of stupid, my dumbass, I'm playing fantasy for the first time this year, and I sat Mostert.
No!
I'm so mad at myself. I sat Mostert.
Jersey, tell everybody right now, if Mostert And from next 2-3 games, if Mostert and Braid on the field, you put them on your fantasy team. Put them on. They're going to get enough carries.
Yeah.
What do they get? 200-some yards between the two of them? To over 200 yards between the two of them.
And you know what I love about this too? Is the rest of the NFL, they don't know who these running backs are. Everybody knows who Zeke Elliott is. Everyone knows who Le'Veon Bell is.
Yeah.
Mostert, who the hell is that? Breda, I've never heard of the dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And then we finally got a little taste of Shanahan's playbook. You see that little flicker thing? Oh, my God.
And dudes running wide open. Oh, I
man.
love when that happens. Even the booth announcer says, that's a touchdown. Remember Marquise Goodwin's running out there, and that's a touchdown. And Jimmy just politely drifted it over there slowly, perfectly, so it doesn't go anywhere, but right there. Because Keith had all day to run. The defenders on the other side of the field look like, what? You should see a bunch of question marks in the sky on the other side of the field.
Hey, Jimmy's getting better. I see it. Oh, my gosh.
He just needed reps.
Hey, Rumble, he's not even all the way there yet.
No!
Still, he's not all the way there. Oh!
The offense isn't there. Debo's not all the way where he's going. Jimmy's not. Jalen Hurd is just getting started. Richie James is getting better.
Different players? Rob, how many different players scored today?
You know, that's a good question. Let me see.
You had, I could count them. You had Mostert. You had Jeffrey Wilson, who I'm so glad didn't leave.
Yes.
Marquise Goodwin in the beginning. I already lost count, man.
I got you
Debo
right
at the end.
I got you right. I got Samuel. I got Goodwin. I got Mostert. Seems like we had more than that.
Jeffrey Wilson.
Oh, yeah, Jeffrey Wilson had 2.
Debo.
2 scores.
There you go.
And you're right.
Oh, my God.
You're right. What if they would have let him go?
And
remember when they said he's been cut? I said, wait a minute, Kyle.
Man.
You should put him on the practice squad.
Like
what if
that.
something happens? Something happened.
But, only that, where I was at a bar, so I saw Pittsburgh. I saw Seattle. Who else? There's others. I'm just looking at further down the road, teams that we're going to play. Look at it, like you said it like 20 minutes ago. The Seahawks barely beat the Bengals at their house.
Yes,
and
at their house.
It was sad how bad we were beaten.
I mean, at one point they looked.
Pittsburgh?
Yes. And the Hawks escaped Pittsburgh.
Yeah. By 1 point.
Yeah. Without the Hall of Famer.
Yeah. And honestly, Big Show's in there yapping about it. If Rottenberger's not playing next week, even if Rottenberger was in it, I don't see them beating us. I really don't. The Browns, we're going definitely 4-0, easy. I'm calling
Big
it
Show,
right now.
if we beat the Browns, well, you know what? I don't know how long it's going to take the Browns to get back up because you know what? I think people can take turns doing the Browns.
Years.
But, the Steelers don't have Roethlisberger. So, these are tainted wins. I can go along with Big Show for that. But this is football. When we were weak and we were hurt and lost people, nobody felt sorry for us.
Yes.
They called us trash.
Yep.
They called us trash.
I was just going to say it.
Yes. So this is football. This is the way it is.
Yeah. I want to say it real quick, too, because, Ronbo, I have baby number 2 on the way.
Whoa.
And last year, or the last time we went to the Super Bowl, Poopy was born on that time.
Wait a minute. What?
I just hope it's this year.
What did you say?
Hold on.
What did you say her name was? Did you say Poopy or Hoopy?
Poopy. Remember my little girl? Yeah, come on.
I gotta use that name next time you guys get on. It's Poopy and JJ.
Yeah. Well, like I said, baby number 2's on the way, and she's
all right. Congratulations.
Around the same time, because when Poopy was the year she was gonna be born was the year we went to the Super Bowl. I'm hoping that we have better luck this year.
Okay. JJ, we're gonna go. I tell you what. And congratulations with that new member to the 49er Empire. And listen, get on back here tomorrow, okay?
All right, let me do my little thing. Like,
all right, yeah. Yes.
Faithful, and I'm changing it. Faithful, 2 down, 16 to go. Let's get it.
I love when he does that.
Right,
Jersey Joe. Talk to you later, fam. Oh, God. Hey, Mark.
I'm with the man, the myth, the 49 fan combo.
Mark, my dude. Mark, this is going to be too much fun. I can get used to this. You know what, Mark? That day is probably going to come. We're not going 16-0. And that day is finally going to come. We're sitting there. Well, you know what? We learned some things. We can take a loss now as a teachable moment. Before, it was we got another ass whooping. When are we going to stop getting these ass whoopings? See, this is a different year, Mark. I can see right now the complexion is becoming really clear here. But, Mark, what are your observations on the game? Are you happy with Jimmy? Are you gonna listen to people anymore to talk about it?
Real quick, Ronbo. This is what I need to do real quick, Ronbo. I need a quick installment.
Oh, you can get it too.
Because this person got to get it. This person got to get it.
Oh, let me. And now it's a post game. Let me holler at you. Let him have it, Mark. Let him have it.
I want to call to the front me and everybody else who was concerned about the damn Bengals. You know, I was called in here last week, Ronbo. I sat here and had all these little defense and getting rid of the ball quick. I called in and said I had all this concern, Ronbo, but this was the most anxiety field game I've had in a long time. It was so relaxing. So that's for me and everybody else who called in here with all these BS concerns about the Bengals. Hey, you know,
and they quit
this one's
in
on
the fourth
us.
Quarter.
Yeah, this one's on us. Because I'll tell you what, that was a team game, Ronbo, from the blocking to, Kittle wasn't getting a bunch of yards, but he was blocking.
Boy.
Shout out to Quan Alexander for changing the whole mode of our defense in regards to the attitude. He was just playing like crazy with his hair on fire, literally, because, the dread. But anyway, but man, Ronbo, it was just so good to see, bro. It was so good to see.
It's all about that locker room.
Kyle, man, called a great. Yeah, man. He called a great game too, man. And I don't want to. I hate to see Coleman hurt, man. But I don't like Coleman. I said this last week, and I stand by it. I just don't feel like he runs with the same attitude that these other cats run with. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Every time these guys touch the ball, man, they're looking for it. They're trying to get it. If they don't see it, they gonna make something happen. They going after it. In that first game, I didn't feel like Coleman has the same attitude.
And I'm not sure, Mark.
One thing,
I don't know if I'd be out of line saying this. I've had an argument recently with a guy on Twitter. I'm not sure that he's as talented as Mostert and Breda. Mostert and Breda have a special skill set. They can move very quickly. They can discover holes, and their speed is so.
Hold up, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, y'all up here saying Kevin Coleman has no.
Let me just clear one thing up, Tress. I just want to
say,
I just said he's not quite as talented. I didn't say he ain't no good now. Okay, go ahead.
No, I suggest he go look at film on Tevin Coleman when he was with the Atlanta Falcons.
See, that's my thing.
I don't mean just one game. Go look at his film. Go look at every game he played.
Success in Atlanta, Trey. He tasted that success, and I don't think
he tasted success,
they haven't tasted it. And I can tell the way they're running.
But you can't measure the fight in the man. You can't do that, man. That Kevin Coleman is 100% in on this team, just like the rest of them, bro. Just like the rest.
Hey, you hear what I did? I called in today and said called myself to the front. I hope I can do that again with this comment on Tevin Coleman. I like to be proven wrong with my own squad.
There you go, Tress. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Production's giving me all kind of.
Ronbo, man, I'm just happy, man.
I am too.
This is a relaxing game. It was fun. Man, these guys played they lights out, man. Good game by Kyle. Good game by Salah. I ain't got no complaints today, bro. None at all. It wasn't perfect, obviously, but
it will
I ain't got
get
no
that
complaints.
way. It will get that way. You know, this is week 2 of the new year. I got a feeling by week 7 and 8, the 49ers are going to be ridiculous.
And I can't wait till next week. The in-laws, they all Steeler fans. They're coming over next week, Ronbo. So we're gonna turn up in the house. We're gonna turn up.
Mark, contact me. You got to call me at the half, Mark. Cause see, I want you to pan the phone around the room and show folks the expression on their face. If we be whooping the Steelers like this in the second half, and if Ben Roethlisberger ain't playing, they are going to get a whooping. I don't care who's at left tackle.
Yeah, I know. I hope he's playing though, man. I really hope he's playing because I don't want to hear none of that.
I know.
BMS, so.
That's what I say. I hate tainted victories because you guys only won because Ben Roethlisberger wasn't playing. Oh, you guys only played. You beat him because A.J. Green wasn't playing. Oh, here we go. Well, we don't have nobody. People call us trash. If we beat somebody and they don't have their people, then they get the credit for it. You can't win, Mark. You can't win.
Yeah, so. But all right, Ronbo, I'm out of here, man.
All right, bud.
Good. Thanks for what you do, bro. Everybody else say, and I'll talk to you next. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Actually.
Yes, I hope so. I'll be looking for you. All right, Mark. Have a good night, fam. And here comes Justin. Not just in, but he's just in now.
No,
Justin.
No.
Justin.
Yeah,
wait a
sir,
minute.
how you doing?
Wait. Let me think about something here. Justin, was that you that had a problem with Jimmy G? Wait a minute. Who was that? Who was that you had a problem with yesterday?
No.
There was somebody else that. I know. It was Robert Saleh. We're not going to revisit that post because
we won't.
The defense did well tonight without Dee Ford.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Dee Ford thing, it's he banked up his knee again. It was a play where he
I heard about that.
He was O-line. He went up a line and he banged his knee up, and then so he went out down. He tried to get back in the game, but Shanahan
Sit your butt
third
down.
quarter. Shanahan was like, just rest. We'll get you next week. So that's what happened. And I am tired. Okay, I understand we lost Joe Staley, but give Justin Skull some credit, please. Guys, there's a reason why we drafted him. Okay, there's a reason why we drafted him. Okay, he put down Josh Allen in his and he was a top 10 offensive tackle. Offensive guard, at least, in his college days, okay? Give the guy some credit. Give the guy some praise. He may not be a good run blocker, but he's a good pass blocker. That's for dang sure, okay?
And I think that's why Kyle's going to leave him at the left side. They're going to engineer something so they can still run on both sides. But I think that's why Kyle left him alone. Now, what he can't do is probably run block. But you're not going to run over him all day getting it Jimmy G.
He's a physical person too. He's a physical guy. I don't want to hear anybody question his toughness because that guy is physical. If he can, he'll go toe to toe with anybody. I seen his play. I seen how he plays in college. There's no sense of weakness from that guy. That guy will go mean and dirty until the whistle blows. So I'm give the guy some time. Let's see what he does. If he struggles, then okay. But why are you judging him off of what? Because we're just lost Joe Staley. It doesn't make any sense. Have you seen him play? No. Until you guys see him play.
But Joe Staley is a perennial All-Pro. It's kind of you think about that going down. It is worrisome. I mean, you hope what you got can cover, and maybe Joe will be back in 6-7 weeks because maybe he's not out the whole time. But it's still a scary thing.
The thing is too, Joe's a tough guy. That 8 weeks, I highly doubt. I probably see him come back in 4 weeks. Knowing how tough Joe is, and knowing how much he wants to get back in the game, it's probably going to be 4 weeks. To be honest,
he came back recently with an injury like that early too. What was it? What did he do 2 years ago? And he came back way sooner than he was supposed to. I forgot what that injury was.
We're looking probably getting back probably
week 6.
But it's not going to be 8 weeks. I already know it's not going to be 8 weeks. Everybody's blowing this up proportion. Give Justin Skull. And I do not want to trade for an offensive tackle for Trent Williams, okay? Hell no. The Redskins that guy wants too much money.
I know, right?
That guy wants too much money. Think about this. All right, so I know Dre and all of them want to, but think about this. You guys said remember you guys were saying, how are we going to pay George Kittle and Forrest Buckner, and you want to go out and draft get a tackle
about that.
And trade for a tackle that wants I think he wants two like over our salary cap. How much he wants?
He wants a whole
lot
of money.
Left tackle. You really don't want to spend that left tackle. Please think about that before you say, "Oh, let's go get him," because you need to know that we are not just rich people with this. Money goes to money, and we still have to pay George Kittle, and we still have to resign Matt Breida. Matt Breida's in his final year, so. We won't have that much money to throw around. We put $28 million on Jerick McKinnon. We saw what happened there. We don't know if he's coming back. We don't know. Maybe socialists are saying maybe he might be done this year, man. He might retire. That's what it's looking like because
who?
So it's just don't please even I do not hell no, do not bring back what's his name, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis got beat up by Trent Brown, and that's the reason he got quit. So I do not want Anthony Davis anywhere near the team.
You know what? They're trying to put them both on the field at the same time. He didn't get beat out as much as he did. They were not moving Trent, but AD will give you a shot at guard, and he's not a very good guard. So yeah.
Yeah, it's and I will say today's game was really good. You know, it was really good. I was really happy that we fixed our mental mistakes. Our mental mistakes were fixed. Yeah, our mental mistakes were fixed. You know, we had that and Willie Spoon kicked the ball. You know, I was like, come on, I know you're frustrated, but
that was a brain fart. Come on, this is not fourth grade, Akello. What are you doing? He was frustrated because he had a pick six. I understand his pain, but don't cost us 5. Oh,
yeah,
he won't do it again.
You know, and that and our backups, I understand that they gave up that touch. You know, it should be 41-10. Okay, it should be 41-10. You know those backups.
Oh yeah, the one that got called back. Anyway, Justin, let me see you tomorrow if you got some time. Will you please, Justin?
Yeah.
All right.
And then got a score update on the Chiefs and Raiders game. The Chiefs just scored a touchdown, 21-10. So and Raiders are not looking so good.
Everybody knew that was going to happen. The Raiders, okay. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow.
And my girlfriend's a Raider fan. She wants me to go with her to Raider game.
You got to call and bother her if she's not already at your house.
My God, kill me now.
All right, Justin. Have a great day.
All right.
Oh, God. And, all of us have Raiders in our lives somewhere. I mean, I got a family full of God. Hey, Jason. Jason, come on in, man. It's time for you and me to do that duet. And sing, ooh la la. Hey, Ryan. Hello. Hello again. Smith asks Jay, let's get on the phone and make a deal. I know everybody's scared. We got a right to be. Ryan, where you at, man? All right.
Hey.
Yeah, Ryan, is that
you?
Hey,
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me, finally. You've been waiting for all this time.
Hey, man. A little crazy tonight on the phone. A lot of people calling in. But, Ryan, your observations and takes on this game, man. This was fun, wasn't it? Kyle Shanahan showed and flexed his mental muscle on that offensive game, didn't he? My God. That was nice.
Oh, yes. It was one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a long, long time. I mean, to be honest with you, man, I was not as optimistic about this game as I was going into Tampa Bay. Exactly. And I got to say, man, this team is really coming together. You know, we lost, Joe Staley, one of our pieces on that line, who's been there for a long time half a season. But this is the way I see it, Ronbo. The Philadelphia Eagles won a Super Bowl a couple years ago without their starting quarterback and their starting left tackle. So the way I see it, if it's in the books for us to go, far this year, then it will be. And every team is going to have some guys missing in action, So it all evens out for the most part. It's going to even out. Whoever we play next week and beyond, they're going to be missing the guy here and there. So
that's the way it is. NFL.
We just gotta. Exactly. I mean, it could have been worse. What if we would have lost him for the whole entire season? You never did that way.
Or even Dre, D Ford sitting over there. I understand he banged a knee that when he had the work done on. Yes. I mean, I hope he comes back next week. They made him sit down and let it rest. So hopefully it's not seriously.
Yeah. They obviously knew the game was locked away, so they obviously don't want to.
Ryan, do you think they fully knew they had that game under control? Because you know what, the Bengals look whipped at the half. Actually, Andy Dalton looked all frustrated. The coach was. Did you see the coach yelling at those guys on the sideline? When that happens, people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Woo! Loved it.
Yeah, it was a beautiful game. Yeah, beautiful game, man. But like another previous caller said, I definitely believe that the 49ers it looks like we're going to start off 4-0, man, because I just can't see the Niners losing back-to-back, to one of these teams, whether it be the the Steelers
Browns
or the
Steelers.
Browns. Yeah, so everything is looking good. There was something else I meant to say. But yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo, he improved. He 3 touchdowns for 1 interception today.
And he looked sharp most of the time. He didn't look sharp last week, but this week he looked like he knew exactly what he was doing. He looked under control. You see that big grin on his face on the sideline? Jimmy's back! Yes. Jimmy's back!
Oh, yes. Yep. One last thing I wanted to know is this whole off season, all these stupid ass radio hosts have been saying, "Oh, the 49ers should be just be happy just to go 8-8 because if they go 8-8, that's double the wins that they had from a season ago." And I'm thinking to myself, that's
I would be satisfied with that.
Exactly, because it's like this, man. Some people just look at things on the surface level. You got to dig deeper. You just can't look at the record and say, "Oh, they should just be happy with doubling their winning total." You got to look at why we went, with the factors that contributed to us going 4-12. You got to look at the fact that we lost our starting quarterback within 3 weeks, our star running back before the season even started. That's a huge offensive firepower that's gone.
The playbook was written
season.
around him. Yes.
Exactly. Plus, we lost 2 starting. Plus, we lost a boatload of DBs within the first month, and all kind of guys here and there. You know the story. I don't need to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and plus Richard Sherman is looking. I mean, he's looking real good. He was. He's been looking like so far. He is a Pro Bowler this year without question. But yeah, man, I'm gonna sum it up with that, man. It was great, calling in after such a long hold off. But I know you got a lot of other callers ahead that are waiting in line.
That.
But
thanks for
But yeah, man. I'll be calling back soon before long.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, if you got some time, I'll be looking for you. All right. Have a good night, Ryan.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
You too.
Good to hear from Ryan again. Hey, Jason, are you there, Jason? Come in, Jason. Come in, Jason. Night Empire, Jason. Come in, Jason. A Sunday. Is that Jason? Emilio. Emilio, I just realized something. Did I talk to you, I think, before we went to Tampa Bay? And have I talked to you since then? And
no, you haven't. I was trying to get on here the day after the Tampa Bay game, but so many people on here.
Yeah, we had a few calls.
The code wasn't working for you. The code wasn't working, so I was like, well, I'll talk to Ronbo later.
I tell you, Emilio, this is crazy. That was an ass whooping tonight. The first week, we stumbled on a win. The defense was looking crazy good. But today, this was an ass whooping. The 49ers beat the Bengals up. That was a whooping.
Hey, I'm loving it. Let me complain about, you need us and you really focused. Let me complain about it. It's one good positive. I told you I was going to continue to improve, be happy, and
Emilio, it's kind of hard. You got a bad connection, Emilio. I'm hearing everybody but you.
I'm at 6 Flags. I'm not condemning my phone.
Okay. Emilio? Yeah. It looks like you got a very crap. They're drowning you out.
Can you hear me?
A little bit. It sounds like you're on a playground.
Well, I'm at 6 Flags.
You're at Fish Fillet? Oh, yeah. Did you say you're at Fish Fillet?
No.
What?
No. I said I'm at 6 Flags.
All right, Emilio. You know what?
Yeah, you can't hear me. Yeah, you can't hear me.
Yeah. Emilio, I tell you what, if we'll probably be on another half an hour or so at least. If you get to a place where it's quiet, if I see your name, we'll get you in immediately, okay?
All right, thanks, sir.
All right, Emilio. Oh, God. Yeah, Emilio's always on the go on the weekend. Let's get Griffin in here.
Hey, Ronbo?
Griffin. Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It seems like cutting in and out, but see what happens. Sometimes.
How about now? Can you hear me?
That's better. That's a lot better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Are you doing all right, Ronbo? You're doing all right.
I can't imagine if I was doing any better. I think it'd be against the law. Yeah, you know what though?
Yeah,
I gotta say,
I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. So.
These are fun,
So
man.
I still remember a couple nights ago I talked with you and I said the one thing that's concerning to me is they always, whenever they've got that offensive drive going, there's like a penalty and then the whole drive gets destroyed or something like that.
Yeah.
I think today we found out what happens once they do a drive cleanly without any penalties. I think this kind of game is exactly what we were hoping to finally see from Shanahan. This was probably our best game. Do you think it would be reactionary to say this is our best game since the Harbaugh era?
I would definitely say it's that easily because there wasn't anything between the Harbaugh era and now. And this is the best game Kyle Shanahan's had since he's been with the 49ers, and this is the third year. He's got all his weapons, Griffin. This is what I've been trying to tell people for the last 2 years. He doesn't have his team fully assembled. When he finishes building that machine, look out, look out. It's almost finished. He's not done yet. Yeah. Let's get Jalen Hurd in there. Yeah. Let's get Trent in there. Let's get Debo's already underway. Let's get it all. I don't know about Dante Pettis. I'm a little worried about him. He's not fitting in.
I'm not sure about Dante Pettis earlier, but Debo had a great game, and I totally forgot about Hurd. I'm glad that you mentioned him. The fact that we did this without Coleman and Hurd, I think is a very good sign. So the only thing that worries me right now is what are we going to do about Joe Staley's injury? I don't know if we can make do with what we have, or I don't know. We talked about trading for Fitzpatrick a couple nights ago. Are we going to talk about trading for Trent Williams?
Nah, you know what? The 49ers have too much young talent that's got to be paid. I got a feeling Kyle seems kind of confident. When I heard in his press conference, we're not moving McGlinchey to left tackle. I don't know what he's got in mind, but Kyle puts a lot of faith in his people. You notice that? He believes in every guy on his team. He turns them into supermen. He turns them into guys they may not even be. Mostert was, how many teams did he play with before he got to us? Now he looks like one of the premier running backs in the NFL. Undrafted free agent Matty Breda. Look at him. I mean, this
yes.
You know.
And people want us to trade for Melvin Gordon, and I'm just like, no. I mean, we have enough running backs already. We're paying enough running backs. We're paying McKinnon to not play for us. So we have enough money at the running back position. And whatever running backs we put in, they produce. So, I mean, why?
That's what I was getting ready to say. And Melvin Gordon, for all the money he wants, is he going to get over 100 yards a game? That's like probably a good thing. Matty B will give you 100 yards every game if you give him the ball. See, that's why Melvin can take that high price of his somewhere else. We'll be fine. So
Breida was on pace for a huge season last year before he got hurt, like a league-wide kind of a season last year. I think he was on pace. I'll have to check the numbers. I thought he was on pace for 1,000 last season.
Oh, easily. He led the league in the first 3 weeks. Yeah, he was cutting up.
Yeah.
And Zeke was on the field every week too. Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there you go. So, but yeah. So overall, happy with how they played today. This is probably their best win, as you mentioned, since at least the Harbaugh days. So I believe it's the most points they've scored in a game since was it that 2013 Jacksonville win? I want to say was the last time they scored 40 plus points.
Yeah, gets the hat and t-shirt guys. Yeah.
And the most yards in a game since I think 2012. So and first 2-0 starts since 2012. But I'm telling you, Ronbo, maybe it's just the pessimism in me, but I'm still waiting to be, on board that we're good again. I mean, look at 2009 when we started 2-0, and then we were about to start 3-0. And then one Brett Favre pass, and next thing you know, we were an 8-8 team. So I don't know, but
pessimism is okay, but the fact of the matter is, no matter what happens, you're going to feel that way probably till the end of the season. So just watch and
exactly.
enjoy as much as you can.
Even if we go, 16-0, it's like, well, can they win? Can they do it in the playoffs?
Yeah. Griffin, we got right. Griffin, we go. Let's see you tomorrow night. All right. We're out of time. We got a bunch of folks waiting.
For sure.
Right.
Hopefully they keep it going against Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pittsburgh's got a problem. Anyway, all right, fam. See you tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow, Ronbo.
Yeah. Looking forward. All right. And now, one half of TNT. He hails from Atlanta, GA. He made a cameo appearance earlier this evening. One of the founding members of TNT, Trez.
Hold up, wait a minute, Ronbo. Run all the red and gold you can find up in it, Ronbo.
You know what? Maybe I need 2 of these tonight. I'm telling you. Trez! I tell you, man, this is too much fun. But Trez, I know that you're a member of TNT. Since Trey hasn't arrived yet, are we going to continue with Cute and Cuddly, or do you want an installment?
No, Ronbo. I'm gonna say this. What is everybody excited about, Ronbo? I mean, I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? This is what's to be expected. For me, I think we look awful damn good today, Ronbo. I don't know what you talk about, Ronbo. Look, I'm so excited about what happened today. Hey, look, man. Hey, everybody's supposed to be excited, man, because, hey, this is what we expected going into this season, man.
Yes.
We've been waiting on this for the longest. You know what I'm saying? For the longest. Hey, just
years.
Shout out to the whole team, man. To the whole team. We can always get these individual accolades, but no, man. Shout out to the coaching staff. Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody, man.
The dude in the towel room.
For one, K1. Yeah, K1 was off the chain today. That defense was playing at a high level. Look, let me tell you something. Everybody getting mad about Akello talking about, him kicking that ball. Look at him, man. Give me that type of energy, man. Give me that type of energy out of my cornerback by missing a pick 6. Because that's what I want. I don't want a cornerback it didn't bother him because he missed a pick 6.
That's a good point, Trez.
I want him to care about that.
You know, we didn't get for 5 yards.
Because he knew he had to.
I agree.
Exactly. It was just a 5-yard thing.
You changed my tune.
Give me that energy all day long. Yeah. Give me that because I want that. That's what we didn't have out of our players last year. So, hey,
it was satisfied
about it, damn right.
Because they were satisfied to come in, play the game, and go home.
Oh, yes, sir. What you think about that Jeffrey Wilson Jr.? Come on,
I'm so glad. I was so broken up when they said they got rid of Jeffrey Wilson. I said, oh, man. Kyle, you got to bring it back and put him on the practice squad at least. Come on now. And they did.
me and you both, because I kept saying the only person don't belong on this team is who? Quarterback, who? We all know him, Ronbo. Don't belong on this team.
And Trez, he's got a lot of speed. He's a good north-south runner. Jeffrey Wilson is one of those who will not be denied. You see him running that end zone? What's that new VIGIL? Vince was holding on to him. I said, and Jeffrey said, well, you can go on and jump on, but I'm coming in. I'm coming in. And took him in there with him.
Yes, sir. And look, check this out, Rob. Out of 10 carries today, Matt Brady was over 100. You know what I'm saying?
123. What did he end up at?
Today, man. Hey, I don't know what he finished with, but I know after them 10 carries, he was over 100.
Just 12 carries. Most players need at least 20, 25. He did it in 12 carries, 121 yards.
Hey, totally excited, Ronbo. Totally excited. So everybody's supposed to be excited today, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, for us, this Joe Staley injury, man, look at here. Joe, get well, get back as soon as you can. Look here, next man up.
I knew you were going to say that.
We ain't going to let none of this take the air out of our hot air balloon, Ronbo. We ain't coming down right now. We on cloud 9, and we're going to keep riding cloud 9. You hear me?
And that's what Kyle said.
We like the Temptation, Ronbo. Yeah. We're on cloud 9. You hear me? And we're going to ride it, baby. We're going to ride it. You know how I used to play them Temptation songs for you. Come on now. Look, we cloud 9 right now. So let's run it, man. Look here. Shout out to TNT family, man. You know what I'm saying? My whole squad. And look, Ronbo, next week, another win.
Another W. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
come on now.
We ain't settling for nothing.
And we
less.
at home
We
too?
settling for nothing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So let's Cal gonna put together something great, something brilliant, And the only thing I just wish I just came out with one little small negative, and that's Jimmy. Jimmy got to learn to throw the ball away at certain times. When he threw that interception, that was irresponsible of him.
That's making everybody
put
mad.
That ball. Right. He got to stop that now. That he got to stop.
And his timing. His timing is still a little wrong. When Richie James run that route, after he broke out that route, Jimmy, the ball's supposed to be there. This is reps.
He can't throw that route though, Ronbo. Check him out though. He can't throw that route too well. He can't. So
the thing is, as soon as he sees Jimmy come out of that cut, get it now. Same thing with George Kittle.
Yeah, the ball got to be out.
Yeah, I seen what he did with George Kittle. He wanted George to get further downfield before he hit him with the ball. That was okay. He led him down the field. But that Richie James route had to be precision shot. He could do that. We've seen him do it.
Yeah.
So he'll get it.
Yeah. And but as soon as he see the foot plant, he knows it's an 8 and out,
right?
10 and out. As soon as he see the foot plant, that ball should be in the air. That receiver should be turning around and that ball right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things you got to get better at. But other than that, Ronbo, look here. Like I said, shout out to you, shout out to the staff, man. TNT family, man. We love you, Ronbo.
Thanks,
man. And I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, Jazz. I'll look for you tomorrow night too. Huh?
All right, Ronbo.
Jazz. Have a good night, fam.
Have a good one.
We'll try again with Jason and see what's up with it. Hey, Jason.
Yo, what's up, my brother?
Jason.
What's up, my brother? We
winning football, Jason, man. We winning football, man. We winning 2 games in a row. We winning people's houses. We was on the East Coast. No. Jason, this was overwhelming me, man.
Ohio.
Yes.
We went to Youngstown, Ohio, reminiscent of the Harbaugh era where we would go a few days ahead and get acclimated to the Eastern time. Youngstown, Ohio is the home of who? Eddie DeBartolo.
Yes. That's why they was
so
eating
there
that
are
great food.
things happening. 2-0, Super Bowl. There's a lot of things lining up. This is the time. Staley going down, next man up. That's rough. That's a rough one.
And Kyle said, don't even talk to me about moving Mike McGlinchey over to the left side. It's Kyle. What? Okay. Well, you must be the man with the master plan. God.
Have a great plan.
So I ain't going to worry about that until he does.
I thought he was the under. I like Ronald Blair. Yo, Blair, we talked about him all year. Blair,
I'm so scared he's going to get cut.
Got some size on him now.
Ain't he? And the speed ain't left nothing.
Like he got nothing. He's overpowering you or finessing you.
Mm-hmm.
Both is out there. He's in and out. I see he's still trying to, work through his between being a rookie and the calf injury.
Wait, which one?
I would like to see
who?
Bosa.
Oh, Nick. Jason, think about him for a minute though. Here's a guy. There's his ankle. It's his ankle, not his calf, actually. His ankle is killing him.
Oh, the high ankle. The high ankle. That's right.
His ankle is killing him. But this dude is so rugged, evil, and nasty that he's still out there giving. The red rifle was just sitting there. Oh man, get this dude off of me.
We got that kind of D-line. We got that kind of D-line that we could sit him, let him get healthy, plug in Julian Taylor.
Oh,
Blair.
He was good tonight.
Who, Bosa?
JT. Julian Taylor.
Oh, Julian Taylor. Yeah, Julian Taylor was collapsing things. He was moving the crowd.
Violence.
Yes. I liked Buckner and Armstead in there, although the numbers, sacks, but we had some good pressures. We put the pressure on the quarterback, number 14.
Oh, he's throwing past faster than he wanted to all night.
I still want to see them unleash our weapon, James. I haven't seen James get unleashed fully yet.
What,
James is a steal.
Richie?
I'm telling you, James. Richie James, yeah.
Yeah. He got loose tonight for a couple of plays.
He's quick, and you see Matty B. Ronbo. Keep it real. I've been telling you, Matty B. has been being disrespected for 2 years now. Like let Matty B. Get the keys to the car.
I
What's
mean,
all of
really?
this? We'll sign
Fill it up with some
McKinnon
gas,
and
too.
bring
Don't
him
give
in.
him no empty
And
tank.
we'll bring in. Yo, Breida has to be feeling like some kind of way. Like, listen. On a hurt and hobbled ankle, I almost broke 1,000 yards. Give me some respect. Put some respect on my. You see the patience he waited for. He said, hold on. I got to wait for some blockers now. All right, now let's go back to 60. Yeah. I said, yo, Matt Breida is the truth, and he's rugged. He's hardcore. He's an every down back, man.
He put a little size on him, too. You notice he looks a little thicker this year. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
All down through the legs. I said, that's a bigger Matty B than last year, too.
Kyle got to stop disrespecting Matt, though. I like Kyle, but this is the one part that I feel he's disrespectful. Matty B doesn't deserve to come off the bench for some new guy who comes to our team.
I know, right?
Like, yo, he's been here. This is his 3rd year. Show him some more respect. And I'm hurt by that, for real. Because Matt is the dude. He's showing us. It ain't like he's just out there plugging around and playing. He's getting 7 yards a pop. Put Matty, give him the keys, man. And anybody who comes, they got to understand this is Matt's backfield. You will be spelling Matt. You will come in
and make that an established fact. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, come on. Matt is that dude. They're going to see it. At some point, people didn't know Walter Payton or Jerry Rice was that dude, and they were treating him kind of like chopped liver until they said, well, hold on. He's breaking records now. Hold on.
That's going to get better, too.
George
These guys are
Kittle.
just getting started, too, Jason. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
This is week 2. By the time week 6 comes around, Kyle's got those guys razor sharp.
I like our chemistry, too. Like, I haven't felt this good about the energy with the players amongst themselves since the who got it better than us era. You know, like, the camaraderie is there. I see guys on the sideline, you know, talking. I see Hurd in street clothes. Don't forget, we got Jalen Hurd. I hope he's all right because I can't wait to see him on the field.
He comes back, and Jason, we got to go, but he comes back right after the break, from what I understand. So get ready for that.
That'll be nice.
There you go.
All right, Ron.
All right, fam. See you tomorrow night. If we get some time, Jason, be looking for you, too.
Monday Night Raw. All right, bet.
Yeah. Night, Jason. And let's check back and see Emilio.
Yo, can you hear me now?
That's a little better now. Seems like an echo. Emilio, are you using a phone or something? What are you using? It seems a little.
Well, I was using I was using my Dre Beats headphones. Now I'm using my cell phone. It's because I'm at Six Flags right now. I was watching the game on my
Six
phone.
Flags. Now I hear it.
I couldn't enjoy the game on my house. Try to get out with the girls, with the family. So.
All right. Good for you.
I had to be on the move and watch the game.
Tell you can go back and watch it later. It's something to enjoy. I've not seen the 49ers dominate.
I watched it. I watched the
you
whole
did
thing
watch it
on my phone, like I said.
All right.
No, I watched the whole thing, like I said, on my phone. You know.
Domination.
I enjoyed it. It was, all I wanted to see is Jimmy improve, and he improved. That's all I want to keep watching that man improve. To show everybody that he's our quarterback. He's here to stay, and all this extra bullshit talking about Mullins this, and let's see, if Jimmy doesn't do fuck that shit, man. They signed him for a reason. So,
I believed in him the whole time. I knew he'd be back. Your man can't go out a whole year, not play no ball, working on an ACL injury, and just come in and come back in blazing in both barrels. You got to give him a minute. And nobody wanted to give him a minute. Well, a lot of us did. But everybody, he's a bust. Trade him and put Nick Mullins in. I said, yeah, boy. Y'all seen what he can do. Let him get back into it. And look at this. In 2 weeks, that argument is over.
No, it's gonna die out. If he has one hell of a game against the Steelers, a lot of that shit is gonna just stop. Well, like, oh man, Mullins this, Mullins that. Or is Jimmy our guy? Is he gonna be the guy after Sunday?
And
we're gonna go 3-0. So I don't see nothing else. Like I said, executive I used to be.
Yeah,
hey man,
I noticed that.
This team is changing my opinion on how I've been feeling the last couple of years.
But I do like Nick Mullins. He's a good quarterback. Yeah, Nick's a good backup. I love him as a backup. If Jimmy does go down, we got a solid backup. But meanwhile, that's Jimmy's team.
Yeah. So far, I mean, that would help us. Like I said, if he gets hurt, like when we had Joe and Young, and Joe got hurt, Steve came in, so that helps us. If it's like that, it's perfect. So,
absolutely.
And that'd be great.
Continue to be great. And that defense ain't playing. You know what I mean? Though, how do we possibly imagine having a solid offense and a defense to complement it? This is what champions are made out of, Emilio. That's how you build them. Man.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You know, yeah, the defense is on point. It was on point last week. It's on point this week. Yes, you know, some people didn't show up like D4, but other than that, man, they doing their thing. But that's expected. Like I said, one game, D4 might not do it. You got Buckner doing something. Maybe he might not show up. You got. I mean, I'm just saying, if one guy doesn't show up, you got another guy in the defense showing up. So that's good. We got depth, and we got a bunch of players. We just can't say, oh man, this guy's not in, and we're gonna have problems. Oh shit, he's not in, and we got
Ronnie Blair.
No, we can't say that no more. We got everybody. We got a whole bunch of players on that field all over the place, which is perfect.
Damn. It sure is. That's how you build a team nowadays, because you're going to get injuries. You cannot escape injuries. Nobody escapes injuries. You know, that's why.
No matter what team it is, that's true.
Yeah, people are going down. It's a violent game, but you need to have somebody in there that can take care of it. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get there.
All right, Ronbo, whack it out. I just wanted to say that just that much. Like I said, I'm impressed. I keep wanting to see some wins. And, you know, let's go on to next week. Let's on the Steelers.
There you go.
All right.
Emilio. Great to hear from you, fam. Enjoy that Six Flags Day, too. Talk to you later.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Night, Emilio. As I say, Dave.
Right.
Keep forgetting what time it is. Hey, Bill.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Bill, I tell you what, I'm feeling real good about what's going on here, and it's only.
I got some things. Not to interrupt, but nipped off the bud. I've been watching the Saints and Rams game. It should be 10-3. Saints should be up by 10-3. We got to start having consequences for these referees. I'm sorry. They got to start having consequences for missing calls, blowing calls. That was a fumble return for a touchdown. The Rams should be losing right now, but they're going to win. But another thing, every time we do a hold on our team, they flag it right off the bat. They haven't hardly thrown any flags on the Rams in. When we go to play the Rams, we got to look forward that we're also playing against the referees as well.
It's a damn shame. You'd think the refs after last year would stop that with the Rams. I really don't know what's going on with the Rams and the refs. That's really strange.
They got a good companionship going on.
Apparently.
I'm sorry. There needs to be some consequences about trying to throw games. But anyways, like I said, besides that, they've been flirting with the idea of a Jimmy Garoppolo trade on BSPN, on some of the other channels I've been watching. They've been indicating that Kyle Shanahan should worry about his job and trade off or release Jimmy Garoppolo. And I'm sick of hearing about that.
Yeah, well, it's science fiction. It's science fiction. The 49ers are 2-0. Jimmy Garoppolo threw a great game today, and they can just keep talking all that mess they want to. Nobody's listening, except for them.
Right. I laugh at that. And as far as Melvin Gordon is concerned, he's not going to be a Niner because he wants money.
And
he
lots
don't want
of
a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, he don't want a Super Bowl ring. He wants the money.
Wants money.
It's okay. Because he's not a A+ or a B+ player anymore. He's a F- plus player. So let him go to either Cleveland and get his money or Cincinnati and get his money.
That's why the Chargers said goodbye.
And as far as the Rams are concerned, by the time we get them, they're going to be all banged up because they lost, I don't know if it was a left guard or a center, just like about an hour ago before halftime. So
they lost an offensive lineman? And I understand that Aaron Donald left with screaming with back pain.
And where it's looking at the Saints might not have Breeze for the season because his thumb's all twisted in a different angle.
Oh,
ow. Yeah, I was watching his thumb. He might be out for the season, so if that be the case, we're going to beat the Saints. They're struggling right now to hold on to the lead. If the Saints do pull it off, which Bridgewater's not that bad. He's a okay quarterback.
Oh, I forgot.
But he'll get banged up by the time. Yeah, he'll be beat up by the time we get him. So he's not going to be able to withstand us. So if they pull a win off, it's going to be a miracle. We can't really count out the Saints because they're mad. The coach is mad. That was a touchdown.
Peyton's been mad for 2-3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to unite as a team. I just want to see them at least pull one victory off against the Rams. After that, they can fold up the rest of the year.
You know, but just I let New Orleans stay where it is because they got great food, though. You know, this is the thing. Peyton may leave New Orleans. If Drew Brees retires, I could see him, like, vacating and going to another club. So we'll see what happens there. It'd be nice not to have to...
It's a possibility that Breeze will be back next year. He wants to get a ring.
True. You know, okay, they got upset. Minnesota hurt their feelings. Last year, the refs hurt their feelings. You know, at some point, Bill, your mind, how do you keep climbing back up there, especially the way they went down last year, and still have the same drive? It's frustrating. I really do feel bad for them. Yeah,
it happened again today.
See? They just got bad luck in that dome.
And they keep throwing the flags on us. I'm not even worried about anything. Like I said, I'll see us going 5-0, not 4-4. We'll be okay.
Well, the celebration's gonna be huge.
I don't see any.
If we beat the Browns, I'm going to be besides myself for a month because Baker Mayfield and the Browns, we want to take over where the Patriots left up. What?
Baker who?
I know. Baker who?
Baker who?
You guys ran all that smack.
What are you worried about Browns for? Why are you sitting here stressing over the Browns?
Because they were talking so much smack. I loved it. They were talking like they were the next best thing.
Big Ben will be back next week.
Who?
Big Ben. I want us to have Big Ben. Big Ben. Ben.
You think he'll be back next week?
Yeah, he'll be back.
I heard his elbow.
He was faking it. He's faking it.
Oh, you think so? I hope so. I don't want to play them without Big Ben, actually. But Bill,
we'll have Booty Burger, and you know what? The whole thing about it is, he's gonna be exactly a Booty Burger. So we're gonna beat them.
But we got to stop. We got to go. We're going to see how many folks we can get here before we leave. There's a lot of folks want to say something.
There's something else I was going to say, and I'll have to probably continue this tomorrow. I had it on my mind, but, I waited for so long that I just
Okay, go ahead. Get it out. Get it out. Go ahead. What is it?
I can't even think of it. I was going to say something else. But,
okay, you'll be fine.
Everybody's sitting here worried, and everybody's stressing. Don't be. And as far as the Garoppolo trade, don't listen to that.
No, nobody is.
With that ideal, even after the day.
There
was a guy indicating another Garoppolo trade.
Yeah,
so they're mad because they see us rising to the top. And you know what?
Bill.
Despite how Kansas City is hot, I would love to see a 49er Raiders Super Bowl.
We'll get there, Bill. Bill, we got to go really do good, Bill. Let me see you tomorrow, okay?
And see us beat the Raiders on the way out the door. You have a nice day.
You too, Bill. Good night. Good day, I mean. Oh, God. And we got here, is that Niner Gang or 559? 559? 559. Hello. 5.
Hello.
Yes. And who is this?
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello. 559.
This is Niner Gang.
Oh, okay. See. Okay, well. I'm told you're 559. Okay, Niner Gang, go ahead, man. What's up? Okay, hello.
Sorry, Ronbo.
Okay.
Sorry, Ronbo. I just got muted.
All right. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Niner Gang, I think hold on, Niner Gang. I think we got somebody ahead of you is the problem. Okay. All right, let's get 559. Okay, you hold on. 559, please say hello so I can get this straightened out. Hello.
My bad, Ronbo. This is Sal. This is Salvador.
Oh, okay, Sal.
Hello?
Sal, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? Yeah, my bad. I'm calling from my second phone, and I'm watching the live stream on my other phone. So.
Oh, I see.
You're signing out 559, and then I thought you were gonna call out my name. I forgot I called my second phone.
Yeah. You're on the lamb sometime, are you? Sal, this game, man. You know, if nothing else, this year we do know this team is definitely on the right track. For all those who've been saying, this is it, Shanahan and Lynch in the hot seat. If they don't get things done this year, they're out of here. See, I watch people saying that with a lot of emotion and getting all into it. I said, let me ask you a question.
Ronbo.
You look at this guy and you look at this guy. You look at the assembly you're putting together. How in the world are they in the hot seat? It's coming together. These things don't happen overnight. And now they're seeing it's coming together now.
This team is a couple of throws and a couple of healthy players away from being complete Super Bowl playoff contending team. Okay. We're already 2-0, and you know what that means for a 2-0 team in the NFL. That means you have a head start, you have a jump, a head start on the season, and there is no more, fighting back later on in the end of the season because you started 2-0. These are the games you're supposed to win. Yeah, we're beating up the Bucks, Bucks, and the Bengals.
Everybody loses on the road.
They're on the road.
Not us.
And we're supposed to beat them like that, Ronbo. We didn't struggle. We didn't beat them up. Did we beat them by 1 point?
No.
Or did the Seahawks beat them by 1 point?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And did we beat both teams?
Did
we beat them by 1 point?
Ronbo,
no.
Did Carolina beat the Bucks? Or did they get smacked at home?
They beat them.
Exactly, Ronbo. We beat them how we're supposed to beat them. I don't care if they're healthy, hurt. You come out on Sunday, you play your ass off, and you lose, and you win. Okay? So we won. We're 2-0. That's all that matters. I'm sorry Joe Staley got hurt, but shit, we have a plan for that. You drafted the best left tackle 2018, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we draft Mike McGlinchey? He only played right tackle his freshman year at Notre Dame, Ronbo.
Yeah.
It was a what do you call that? A luxury to put him at right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We drafted a right tackle, Justin School this year, and we have tight ends up that ass and running backs up that ass. Jimmy Garoppolo on the right side. Let that be your first plan. Don't panic and try to go sign AD who hasn't played football since 2016, 2017. I don't know when's the last time he played football, Ronbo. He's fat
it's
and
been
slow,
a while.
And he can't run the zone stretch offense. He couldn't run Chip Kelly's offense. That's why he got cut. Leave that alone. Don't go try to trade for somebody that's not going to be valuable to his team. That's going to cost money. Assets. Let's build our guys. Let's win this fucking Super Bowl for Tony York and the 49ers empire, Ronbo. This is a great team that we're supposed to be playing in here being happy, being genuinely happy about 2-0 stars, Ronbo. This is great. I love my 49ers.
I do too.
I love them with a passion. I can't wait. I'm gonna be out there at the Browns game. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind out there, Ronbo. If we're undefeated, our defense is getting to Baker Mayfield. Mason Rudolph has a fucking nightmare coming for him next week. Mason Rudolph is done.
Yeah, you gotta get mad at me too. So we gotta have you call into the half of that Browns game, man. So.
I'll try to call it sometime. Pre-game, halftime, after game.
I gotta link you up and all that stuff too. So let me get that email to me, RomboSports@gmail. We'll get that worked out.
I will. I caught you on that. But Kwan got his interception back, Ronbo.
Yes, finally. Boy, he's feeling good about that. Did you see him on that bench? He was all delighted.
He was happy, Ronbo. The whole team was feeling good, Ronbo. And I'm too young to know about Barry Sanders, but I saw my first Barry Sanders-like play with Matt Breida when he shook the defense out. And then let's not forget about Jimmy Garoppolo's mistake, okay? Since I'm so positive and on my high horse. I knew Jimmy Garoppolo threw a pass that should have never been thrown. He probably has the time to let that play develop one more second. I think it was Debo running the deep comeback. So that's how that play's supposed to develop.
I really wish somebody explained that later. I mean, I wish Kyle would say what happened there.
Goodwin took 3 players with him on the way to the end zone, and Jimmy Garoppolo made the bad read of the corner William Jackson. William Jackson had his eyes on Jimmy Garoppolo, so he got the easy pick. But Goodwin took the whole freaking defense with him. If Garoppolo puts that ball on the sideline, like a comeback is supposed to happen, I think Debo makes a catch right there. That's just I'm saying. I'm gonna watch that play again, and I'll let you know what the defense is looking like right there.
but that ball sailed way downfield. Something, Jimmy. Okay, which one of you guys
it was
got
a bad
that wrong?
Throw. He should have never throw it. I got fucking mad, Ronbo. I got heated. He threw that ball. Every damn game, it seems like Jimmy has to throw a damn interception to save his
I
life.
know. And that was uncalled for.
It's a habit. That shit. He needs to cut that shit out.
Well,
But
Kyle
I
needs
think
to, there's
Kyle
one play
doesn't like
Kyle
that,
needs to
Ronbo.
stop. But Kyle needs to stop throwing that smoke route he likes to throw to the right, left side. Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't
On the
please
MC7
stop with
formation
that.
where it's like 5 wide receivers. That's a scary
don't.
route. I hate that route.
I really do.
No.
And it never
Don't
works.
Not run that, Kyle. But today the screens worked today. You saw that. I haven't
For the
seen
first
that
time.
I haven't seen that from Kyle, but those screens were working good today. We were running down the Bengals throw, and that's all that mattered, Ronbo. We got 2-0. Let me get out of here before I just ramble on.
All right,
But I'm feeling good today, Rombo. My
You
Niners
should
came
be.
out 2-0 today. Guess what the haters say? The Niners couldn't win outside the bank. See you later, Rombo.
All right, Sal. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. A good day. Yeah. And now, let's go get Niner Gang. Niner Gang.
What's up, Ronbo? 2-0.
2-0. Don't it feel good, though? Yes.
Yeah, for real.
And East Coast wins. We didn't win in Green Bay, Minnesota, or what's it called? Nevada or anybody. We won all the way down the other side of the U.S. Man, look out for the Niners. Anybody that's stupid enough to think you could go from the West Coast to East Coast and dominate and you still ain't no good, they don't know football, Niner Gang. That's just dumb. I love it. 49ers is bad.
True fast. Yeah. Shit.
It's going to get better, too.
Yeah, that was a great game. Enjoy it. Probably the first game. Someone a couple calls before me touched on this. Probably one of the first games that I wasn't stressed the entire time. I was probably stressed for the first 10 minutes, and then that was it. Because, by the end of the first quarter, I thought it was already over. Because, we were up 21-7 by the end of the first quarter. We would have beaten them with the 21 points we had in the first quarter. You know what I mean? So
yeah, right? 21-17 it would have been. And wouldn't allow that last touchdown. I think the 49ers started loafing in that fourth quarter, the last couple of minutes.
Well, they were just taking out the starters to make sure we don't have any more injuries, so we're ready for Pittsburgh.
Prevent. Just relax, man. We got this. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah,
and see, that's the same team the Hawks beat by 1 point, right? In the Clink Niner Gang. And NFL analysts, take the Bengals on this. 49ers aren't better than the Hawks. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. We'll see about that.
I was telling people it's disrespect, and you know how we answer to that disrespect. So
kick butt.
I'm real happy about it. And I'm real sad about the whole Joe Staley thing.
Oh man, that's worrisome. But they might work that
back.
out.
But I was listening earlier, and it kind of made me mad. I mean, I understand what Dre's talking about. It's a tough thing, but I don't get why people are so damn pessimistic. We're 2-0, right? We've got to be 4-0, 5-0 probably. And
yeah, who do we play? Wait, who's after the Browns? Is it
the
Rams?
But then, even the Rams on the road, it's not that bad. The Rams on the road isn't even that bad. It's not probably going to fill up half the stadium anyway.
Yep, and 45 minutes down the airway, or 30 minutes actually. That ain't no travel.
Yeah. So, really sad for the season. We're about to have 2-0. Glad to be talking support now football. Haven't talked to you in freaking forever, 3 months or something like that since
at least
training camp,
draft or somewhere near there. Yeah. So it's
been a while.
it's coming together. It's a slow process. The first 2 years, oh man, this is getting worse. What we won 2 games, 2 games of first. No, 2 games of first season, right? And then 5 games.
No. We won.
How'd we do?
We won 6 games, 2017.
How about 20?
And then
Shanahan came in 2017. That's right. So we won 6 games. 5 games.
We won 6 games, then last year we won 4.
Oh, 6,
so,
that's right. Jimmy G, 6 games.
Congrats.
And last week we got worse because Jimmy went down. And this year, there's no telling what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the 11-5.
You should.
You know the vibe.
Yeah, you should. There's not a team. I don't see. Other than the Patriots, the Chiefs.
The Eagles are better than us.
The Eagles. That's 3. Eagles, Patriots, Chiefs. Of course, Patriots. I say, after that, it's maybe the teams you might think are dangerous.
Maybe Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore, yeah. I'm a little worried about Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's learned how to play, and their defense is vicious. So, and if Lamar Jackson's going to do a good job, that's a team to be concerned about. I think the Browns are on a self-destruct. They're starting to look like the Browns.
I don't think the Browns will be that bad. I think last week they're just, maybe they just didn't live up to all the hype. They got smacked, but they're a much improved team. So that's gonna be
coaching.
This is gonna be one of the funnest games to watch this year, other than a playoff game. It's gonna be like a playoff game. So
let's see what they look like tomorrow night, because I think there's a coaching issue, and I think they got too many egos in Cleveland. We'll see if they work it out or not in time, but we'll see what happens. Lanny Gary, hey, we got to go. And I tell you what, if you get some time, look for you tomorrow, okay?
All right, will do, Ronbo.
Looking for you. Good to hear from you again, too.
Go Niners.
Yeah. And we go to Demetrius.
Ronbo.
Demetrius, Demetrius, I'm going to tell you the truth. I thought we was going to have a little bit of... I thought we was going to have a little bit, at least a little bit of competition in the game. 49ers went in and held a clinic. I didn't see that coming.
Look, man.
Oh, man.
Look, I called it, bro. I said my natural score was 41. I said 41-12.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I said Jimmy G going to throw for 3. I said Jimmy G going to throw for over 300 yards. I ain't
missed
sure
by
the
just a tiny
yet,
bit. If they didn't call that touchdown back, he throws over 300 yards. No problem.
I said 3 touchdowns. I said our defense going to have at least 2 takeaways. We got, I called it, Ronbo. And then I said Wilson going to get 1. Come on, man. He got 2.
He got 2.
Come on, Ronbo. I called it. But I'm happy for my boys, man. I'm proud like a father, man. I'm proud, man.
Demetrius,
That's
know what,
the
though? They
right
got to
step
stop.
in the right direction, man.
No,
That's
it's the way it should be. They got to stop getting these touchdowns. I don't mind if you get a penalty on the field and you're tearing up the middle of the field, but don't have touchdowns called back. We lost. That game should have been 48. We scored 42? 41? That should have been 48. That should have been 48. Yeah. Call Mostert back.
Oh,
beautiful run. Bring your butt back. Bring the ball with you. What? Flag. Oh, man. Come on.
He going to be running suicide. Whoever got that penalty, they're going to be running suicides like crazy. I think it was McGlinchey, right?
I was getting ready to say, I think it's McGlinchey again. So that's 14 points. McGlinchey's cut off from the 49ers in 2 weeks.
So he running suicide.
For an hour and a half.
He running suicide. Oh, my God. Fuck that, Ronbo. He walking back to the stadium. He walking back to San Fran.
Oh, God.
But now, overall, bro, it was a great game, man. Yo, Ronbo, you get me amped up, man. You had my kids amped up today, bro. I let them chime in. Yo, every time the Niners score, my son saw the lightning on the screen. He was like, "Daddy, that's Ronbo." I was like, "Yeah, bro." He was like, "Oh man, my daughter was going crazy." So we big fans of the show, bro. We big fans of the show. Man.
Give the kids a hug for me. Damn. Hopefully we got a lot of those coming. I think we got another one coming next week too. I hate, Demetrius, that Ben. I was hoping we could beat Ben's big butt along with the rest of his team. Looks like he hurt his elbow.
He got injured today?
He got something's wrong with his elbow. I don't know how serious it is.
They blowing smoke, Ronbo. That's all smoke.
You think he'll be out there next week?
Probably. I think he'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back. He got something to prove, so
Yeah.
He gonna try to do it against us. But if he knew better, he'll stay out. Like I said, because that defense, Ronald Blair, man.
Oh,
if
God.
you want to win,
put Ronnie in.
Put Ronald Blair. You dig?
I tell you, man, that rotation is
man.
brutal.
Ronbo, I'm proud, man. Ronbo, you know what? This is just, and this is hindsight. This is what it's gonna look like, but shined up by like week 8, week 9. We're gonna be shined up. We're gonna be
Offense
a
is gonna be
well-oiled machine,
ridiculous.
Ronbo.
Yes.
Oh my God! If everybody stay healthy, yo, you know who Matt Breda runs like to me, Ronbo?
Yeah, who's he reminds
remember
of?
Warwick Dunn, right? Warwick Dunn. Warwick Dunn. I used to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was their running back. And he was the Atlanta Falcons running back. He was number 28. He came
I gotta go look at
State.
film of him again because it seems like I remember this name. I was trying to wonder how good he was.
Warwick Dunn, man. The way he moved and man, small just like him. Nah, man, he played in the Tony Dungy era. He got the Super Bowl.
And running, and you know,
running back.
And he runs that style where he's running straight up and down. You know, Matty B, he's not bending over, he's not crouching. He's running straight up and down and smooth as silk. Just crawling out of the smallest slots. You know?
That D-line, them linebackers can't see him. Because he hit that hole so quick.
So quick.
He off to the next hole. They
22 miles an hour.
So
that's not human.
That's his jersey number. You dig?
Right.
Yes, sir, Ronbo. But congrats to my guys, and thank you for your platform to do what you do, man, because you keep me tuned in every Sunday, man. I appreciate you. Man, we love you on this side. New York love you, bro.
Thanks, Demetrius.
Nah, man.
Ronbo loves you back, too.
No doubt, bro, man.
All right, fam.
Likewise, man. All right, have a good night, bro.
You too. Night, Demetrius. Actually, keep thinking Saturday. It's still early. Well, I thought we had a morning game. Hey, is that Sheik? Sheik!
Oh!
Sheik?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now, it's funny. It sounds like, you know, you ever watch Warner Brothers, not Warner Brothers, but the Disney cartoons? Remember when Goofy used to fall off of cliffs? I used to get in so much trouble when I was a kid watching that. And you hear that,
Are you looking at the video, Ronbo?
I'm looking at that now, Sheik. I see those rings. You need to finger another finger soon. I got a feeling the 49ers are going to have another ring very soon. You can put 2 on one finger, though.
I know. Jimmy G, baby, get that ring for us, baby. What's going on, Ronbo, man? Shout out to everybody that calls in. Shout out to everybody, every faithful. We finally got our dub. You know, man, it's beautiful. We haven't had a 2-win. I'm gonna do 2-win right there for a while.
2 wins. Don't you love the 2 wins?
and it's a beautiful thing, Ronbo. And you know, with all these NFL teams that don't have these, you know, we're 2-0, and we're going for quest for 6.
There you go.
You know, it's a beautiful thing, Ronbo, because you know we have Jimmy Garoppolo, all the guys that we put that to bed. Jimmy's back. Jimmy Guap is back. Yes. Matt Brady is our running back. That Melvin Gordon situation is done.
Man. I hope we don't have to hear anything more about that. I never entertained that for a moment. Do you want Melvin Gordon? Did you ever want him?
No. I think he's a heck of a running back. He'll be really good in this offense, but Matt Breda,
I'm not sitting him down. And Mostert is only a step behind him. You know, Mostert almost cleaned out 100 yards today, too. See, you don't need and these guys are getting paid decent, these guys comfortable prices, and they do an excellent job. Let them have their job. You don't need to bring in anybody else, you know?
Exactly, Ronbo. And our defense, you know, when finally Solomon Thomas getting the sack today.
he looked a lot better, didn't he? Yeah.
You know, and we got other guys like Eric Armstead got another sack today. Ronald Blair.
That's
man. It's
and DeForest Buckner finally got him one. How many sacks? Did we have another 4-sack day? 3.
3, I think. Let me go like
Buckner,
this. 3.
Buckner finally got one, and Blair got one, and that was Solomon T with the third one.
Yeah, Solomon T was the third one.
Man,
Yeah,
Nick
I
Bosa
thought I
almost
was
got
right.
one today.
I thought I was right.
Yeah.
We got 4. Look at us.
Yeah.
5 sacks last week. 4
Let me-
sacks
let me-
this week.
Let me pit 4 right there. There you go.
Yeah. Solomon Thomas. Yeah. Tell you, this is
But,
fun.
man, it's beautiful, Rombo. Like, and now we're gonna have Rhett back. People say you're concerned about his situation not coming today, but the thing is, the turf. It's not. It's easy to get injured in that turf. So I think that
it doesn't
so
move,
that's why
right.
he didn't show up.
Who'd you say?
Barrett.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think because they made it sound as if he'll be in uniform this weekend. All right, we'll get to see him. He doesn't play special teams. He doesn't play nickel. I don't know. What do you? And Solomon
say
and
he play a lot of positions.
But the thing is, because you look at Akello's doing a very good job, other than having temper
That
tantrums
punt.
suddenly. So
Hey, that's what it's. I'm going to sell a spoon right now. We don't need to punt the ball. We got a punter already, and that's Wish. Stop it. What are you
nice
doing?
Kick too, wasn't it? That ball flew. Bam! All the way into the stands. And Keller was standing at the 10-yard line. My God, that was anger.
Yeah, and then this might sound a bad thing, but Gold, he did miss a couple field goals. The good thing out of it.
He missed 2? No.
Yeah.
He missed 1. He was 2 out of 3.
Missed 1.
Somebody else thought he missed 2. He's 2 out of 3 today.
2 out of 3, yeah. So the thing is, people thought, Gould's going to definitely be that guy that the most weapons, but no. Today, 40 points, 41 points. Pretty damn good, Rombo. I haven't seen that for a while. What was it? 2012.
It's gonna get worse. Hey, we set a record. What team was that we beat up? Buffalo. What year? How many points did we score in Buffalo that year? They're still pissed
44.
off about that. Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I remember that same game, man. When Woodall was on the red zone when Bill's about to score. We just fumble it, and he just takes 99 yards for a touchdown. That was a freaking. Oh man, I was lit that day. That was freaking. But the thing is, the same old sorry ass Rams. 13 points. The Saints 6. Yeah, you lost. Breeze. But the thing is, where's all the points? And we're all getting all the points. And Big Ben, he is a issue. Regardless if he's in or out, I'd rather go after the best. But Big Ben, if he's there, we got to wrap this guy up. He's a big dude. It's not going to be easy sacks for that guy. Also Connor is out as well. He had I
saw that.
So that's
that's your
big.
starting
That's a big loss.
quarterback and your running back. I don't know. Like you say though, they haven't confirmed if Ben was out. Somebody wrote on the chat a little while ago though, Big Ben's out for week 3. So I don't really know what's going on there. So
Yeah, bro. But I know you have other calls, Ronbo, but I just wanted to say, faithful. You see all these rings, NFL teams coming in the chat room. You don't have any of. Come on, man. You don't have any competition until we run the West, the NFC, baby. The NFL will come for quest for 6. Faithful, hit that like for Ronbo Sports. Sub and share. Shout out to everybody else, man.
So you have a great day, fam. Looking forward to
You
hearing from
too,
you tomorrow. Keep those rings
Love
shiny. Thanks, man.
Hit
Love you
those likes. Hit those likes. I can't make a fist, but there you go.
It's like Joe Montana. Just can't. Yeah. Nice cheek.
Later.
This is my main dude, man. I haven't seen Nighthawk in this pose in a long time. Nighthawk, you ain't sleep. It's too early in the day, even in the East.
I'm just laying down, man. I'm just.
Nighthawk, you are 2-0 on the 2019 season.
Yep.
And people gonna say,
telling you, man.
y'all ain't. And Nighthawk, get ready to was when you get to work or whatever. People, hey man, y'all ain't whoop nobody. Come on, man. You need to calm down. Don't let them calm you down. That's 2 wins on the East Coast. That ain't easy to do, no matter who you playing. This is the NFL. Anybody can whoop your butt, especially when you travel.
And you know what? I know let's go 41 points.
And that's true. And blowouts, we should have scored 41 points against Tampa Bay. What am I talking about? 31, 21. We should have scored 50 points on Tampa Bay. Should have scored 47 points today. Wait, 48 points today. Kyle's got that offense hooked up. We are rolling down the highway.
Man, I like Matt Breida. He's a bad dude.
Oh, man, isn't he fun to watch, Nighthawk? Don't you love watching him run? He just cruises down. He cuts off that tight end. Boom. He's too quick. They be reaching in air. Got nothing. Nighthawk! Ben Roethlisberger, he may not play next week, although that's not a good thing. I want Ben Roethlisberger out there next week.
Yeah, they're gonna say if we beat them, they're gonna say, "Oh, they didn't play they play without them."
In all the NFL networks, 49ers riding on a sky-high cloud right now. And Jimmy G looked really good against a lower-level team. He still has to prove that he's capable of leading this team, and it is really a franchise quarterback. You know what? I'm going to have to watch that. I'm going to be outside looking through the monitor because I'll throw and hit my own monitor with a brick. These guys got no respect for us, Nighthawk. They really don't.
Yeah, but if they lose somebody, they're going to say, "Oh, they won, but they didn't have the players."
How about us last year? We lost everybody. Nobody gave us any sympathy. Nobody gave us the excuse of the only reason we lost is because we didn't have our starting quarterback and our starting running back and several other players. Nobody cared. But you're the 49ers and you suck. Okay. All right. Here we are in 2019, Nighthawk. Okay. So now we can talk about some of the other teams that suck. All right. You guys didn't have who? So what? It's football. It's going to get worse. Start beating teams scoring in the 60s. Nighthawk, what really worries me, though, Kyle has to sit Jimmy down. In the fourth quarter, when we're leading by 4 and 5 touchdowns, or 3 and 4 touchdowns even, with only 3 or 4 minutes to go, let Jimmy sit down, Kyle. And Nighthawk, you know about Joe Staley, right?
Yeah.
He got hurt late in the game. Although, if Jimmy's on the field, Joe has to be on the field. But, I question Kyle running people too long. Anyway, it's too late now. He'll be out for 8 weeks.
Yeah, like I said, we got 2-0. That's good.
Yeah. Well, we're not done. Yeah. Kyle sounds pretty confident and sure that he's going to be fine until Joe gets back, So, and we'll see. It's a scary situation for us, so we don't know exactly what Kyle's plan is. So, but what else, Nighthawk? What else do you want to say about the game tonight?
Yeah, like I said, Seattle got lucky. They won. That's all I know.
I know.
When Seattle played Cincinnati, they got lucky.
Yeah, escaped. They're escaping everybody by 1 and 2 points.
And then they couldn't blow out like we did. We blowed Cincinnati out. And Seattle couldn't do it. They won by 1 point.
That's right. It's such a nice feeling. Well, Nighthawk, tell you what I'm doing. Hey, let me see tomorrow as we go ahead and check out, see what else is going on here in Nighthawk. I'll give you the holler. Are you ready, Nighthawk?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nighthawk for the Nighthawk.
Hit that light. I'm out.
Thanks, Nighthawk. Have a great day. And let's go check out on Leon. Leon.
Don't it feel good to be 2-0?
It feels terribly good. I don't even know what to do with this feeling, Leon. I'm going to have a pizza. I cure all my good time feeling with pizza. And I don't even mind if they put the anchovies on it. Oh, God, yes! Hey, Leon, the important thing here is we got a good team. That's a dang. And they're just ironing the bumps out. Wait till they get that thing smoothed out. We're still making little goofy mistakes here and there. But, man, that ain't going to continue much longer.
Oh, nah. I mean, and the whole Joe Staley thing sucks, but,
I know.
Next man up, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you have to look at it. Next man up. It sucks, though. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like it doesn't suck that he'll be out for 8 weeks and that whole deal, but, the fact that,
it may hurt the run game, too. Joe Staley's excellent in the run game. That's the only thing that worries me. You could run behind Joe and Michael McGlinchey, and you can run behind them dudes all day. We can't run behind School. I guess with some reinforcement over there, you got tight ends, but I really don't know what Kyle's plan is. I don't want to come one-sided. I don't want to just run behind McGlinchey. So I'm really concerned.
Right.
You got Lincoln Thomason
right, no,
over there, too.
I understand that.
Yeah.
No, I get that. And like you were saying before, you put me on, we should have blew out Tampa Bay, too. If it wasn't for those stupid
whooped them worse.
They would have got blown out, too.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, Ronbo, I think we're going to go at least, if we're 2-0 now, we're going to go at least between 4 and 5-0. That's what I'm thinking to start.
Could be.
Because we're going to beat the Steelers next week, with or without Big Ben. It don't matter.
I think
the Browns,
I agree.
Yeah, the Browns, they're just overhyped and trash.
I think they might be. Tomorrow night we can make that final decision. Yeah, because they got a whooping. And you see what happened to the Titans, right? They got a whooping today. I said, what?
Yep, that's right. So, and then not only that, Ronbo, I'm going to say this. The way Matt Breida's playing, why McKinnon, we don't need him, bro. He's injury prone. He's not even – what's the point? What's the point to keep giving him chances?
I think I want to keep a running back. Leon, I'm concerned. I hope Matty B lasts the whole year. I'm praying he stays. Mostert, him too. These guys get hurt. Both of them do. McKinnon, all of our running backs get hurt. That's the best, except for Jeffrey Wilson Jr. And he ain't had enough snaps.
Right.
I can't throw away no running backs, Leon. I got to keep them all.
I know. It's just that, man, Breida, that dude, he's underrated, Ronbo.
He is.
I just
He's
feel
good.
like, and they should have made sure he got a touchdown today. That's one thing they didn't do.
No.
They should have made sure he got a touchdown.
I disagree. And I tell you why, Leon. I don't want him busting through the goal line. I got Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson likes that stuff. The guy is a masochistic. He likes pain, and he likes giving pain. Let him run the ball up the gut. He's good for that. And I don't want to get Breida. I do not want him hurt. Keep him out of that mess if I can. Okay. I don't even want Mostert involved in that either. Jeffrey Wilson likes that. Wilson carried dudes into the end zone, Leon. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Kyle called his number right away.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They're a little too fragile. I get it.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
Maybe not that, but they're finesse runners, and they're really good at that. Jeffrey Wilson will beat your ass if you get in his way. Let him do it.
I feel
Bam!
Man, it's and I'm gonna say this too, Ronbo. Dante, your boy Dante.
Yeah.
He's about to lose his job, Ronbo.
I think he already did.
He's about to lose his job. He is, man. Like once Jalen Hurd gets back, he's about to lose his job. Because Debo, I think, maybe our number one receiver. Give us Taylor and Hurd back.
All three of these.
I don't know what he out there. Come on, he out there sleepwalking, Ronbo.
I think all three of the dudes you just mentioned, all of them is dogs too. All of them is dogs. You keep Keese out there so he can take a trail of defenders down the field with him. But man, Jalen Hurd, anywhere around the goal line, if you're on defense, you need to just move out the way. So that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I like Dante, but I just think he's like his mind ain't in it or something. I don't know what he's doing.
I get that feeling.
Yeah, but he's about to lose his job. Yeah, he needs to sit down, man. So whatever. We're gonna be all right. Next week we're gonna all come back on here next Sunday and say how we 3-0.
I know, right? Can you imagine that?
We're gonna keep saying that.
Can you handle it, Leon? Can you stand it?
Oh man, we've handled this as being terrible for since Harbaugh left. So, I mean, shoot, man, we need to be taking this in as much as we can.
It was so long.
The only thing better than this is when the quest for six is finally complete. That's the next one, Ronbo. That's the next step. The next step is we can get on here, Super Bowl night, and all say the quest for six is complete.
Right now, I'm satisfied with getting into the playoffs. If I get an NFC Championship, I'll be delighted. Next year, that's it, though. We are in the chase from now on. Leo, we got to go, though. Let me see you tomorrow night, will you?
All right, Ronbo. Yeah, man. I'll definitely try to tap in with you tomorrow night. Man.
No, good. Appreciate you, fam. Have a great day.
Appreciate you too, Ronbo.
Thanks.
Likewise, man.
All right. Leon, let's go to Luca. Luca's all the way. Luca's in Germany. Luca!
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? I'm finally back.
Winning. I know we've been.
Nine Empire, Germany.
I know. We haven't talked to you in a long time, but I remember your name. Because I remember the song.
Yeah.
My name is Luca. I live on the 7th. Hey, Luca.
I live on the second floor.
Yeah. You know that song. Hey, how did you enjoy this game, Luca? The 49ers are looking like they represent the legacy that they're supposed to. Look tough.
Yeah, it was also an awesome game. 2-0. Nothing else you can ask for. I hope we win the next game. So the haters are silent. We need the next game to win.
Think so. And,
we need to really win the next game.
I like our chances. First
really
home
important
opener.
Game.
Yeah. The return home game.
Yeah, and so when we lose next week, all the haters be there, and they say, "Oh, sorry, 49ers, they can't win. Right? They lose all the other games. They only won against Bengals."
Yeah, Bengals, and that's why. But you know what? The Steelers they're not that special either. Luca, they're not going to say anything good about the 49ers until we beat the Rams, okay? Because the Browns look like a bunch of clowns right now, you know? If they lose tomorrow night and the Jets don't have their starting quarterback, Le'Veon Bell is not looking real healthy. I don't know if he's playing or not, but they're not the full force Jets, right? So the Browns find a way to lose that game. They got trouble. They got big trouble. All the haters are going to leave us and go work on the Browns. Oh, God, I'll be so funny. Woo! So
yeah.
And they might
I hope we win next week. And probably Big Ben is out. We'll see.
Yeah,
but it's a good team. So they didn't start very good, but they're still a good team.
Yeah. You know, the Steelers, they lost their running back, too. So Connor's out. Ben, I don't know if he's going to play next week. Something's wrong with his elbow. I didn't get the details on it, but he left the game. So I don't know. Maybe we don't play him next week. I don't want that, though. I'd rather play him and Connor. Takes away from if you win, it takes away from it. And it's scary. You can't lose to that team. If you do, it's embarrassing.
No. Yeah. So we'll see. But we are stacked and have lots of good players, so we have to win on lots of games.
That's it.
Hopefully.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get any other injured player, and then we're fine.
We got some guys coming back from injury, though. I mean, you got Jalen Hurd. Hey, by the way, you know, did you watch last week? You noticed? Did you see Zacha? Was he outstanding or what?
Yeah, he has a big fan base here in Germany.
I know. You know, it's so funny because I'd heard that he was Go ahead.
He's the only player from Germany.
Yeah,
the only player from Germany who is playing right now in the NFL.
And he looks so good in this game. I mean, not just good, but really good. In that game, an INT, a blocked punt, seems like he did something else too. He made some great plays. And last year, I thought it was okay. But this year, I think, whoa, Zacha's not just okay. Yeah. This guy's really good. So, he's really making a difference out there. So, we'll see what it looks like the rest of the season.
I hope he can make some other big plays and make Germany proud.
He's making everybody, the entire Niner Empire, from Europe to the USA. Everybody's proud of Zacha.
Yeah, maybe he makes the Pro Bowl because he gets a lot of votes from Germany.
Hey, by the way, how do you pronounce his name? I said Zacha. Do you pronounce the N or not?
Yeah, we pronounce it, but it's not a German name.
Ah, okay. Because I said.
So I don't know either.
Okay. I got to look up that name and find out where that's from. I thought maybe that might be German, but I'm thinking, does it sound German? Not really. Zacha.
No, that's not a German for sure. For sure.
It sounds Eastern, more Eastern Bloc. Maybe east of where you are, like somewhere more Slavic kind of a name, doesn't it?
Yeah,
anyway,
kind of. Yeah.
Anyway, almost kind of Russian. Maybe. Well, I will see. Somebody's gonna ask him about that. But anyway, all right, fam. Hey, it's good to hear from you. Hey, shout out to the Russian. See, now I said Russian, I got it. To the German Empire. Luca representing. Luca.
Yeah.
You get a chance, call us again tomorrow. Whenever you get a chance, all right? Always great to hear from you.
Yeah, I hope I'm busy and I'm training for my comeback in football also. So I want to come to America January.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
And it's always late. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 1 a.m.
Ah,
but
really
when we play
late.
at 10 when we play at 10 so for me 10 p.m. it always gets really late. So yeah.
Actually,
we'll see, but when I have time I'll call in.
All right. Looking forward to it. Have a good night then.
Yeah.
All right.
You too.
Bye, Luca.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. And we go now to Since Day One.
San Francisco. You already know, Ronbo. Come on, Ronbo.
We be
Come on, Randy.
kicking
Hey, just
butt.
mimicking Greg Papa's new touchdown shot. That's a dope one. What do you think about that one?
Tell you, I think this. Say again.
Has he earned your respect yet, Greg Pop? Or you don't like it?
Wait. Who'd you say?
Greg Papa.
And since day one, your voice is cutting out. I keep missing that word. Did I gain the respect of who?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's breaking in and out.
Is that better?
No, yeah, I'm not gonna hear you. Hey, you said, did I gain the respect of who?
Greg Pop. Remember, a lot of people don't like Greg Papa. A lot of people don't like him because.
Oh, Greg Papa, the announcer, right?
Come on, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I've
I've only heard him once, but I never had any problem with him. Anyway.
Yeah, I always knew him. I never saw him like that either because I watched the Warriors and he always covered the Warriors post game. So it was normal when I heard he came to the Niners, and then my brother, he knows his history and all that. And he knows he does his homework, and he's like, man, that dude, this and that. He covered the Raiders for like the past 30 years, and
that's a long time. So
so he's basically he goes back with Al Davis, and he was talking about a rivalry that he said something about. I don't know. He said something about, I think it was Mark Davis or something that pissed him off, and they fired him right when Al died.
I know.
It was a long thing though, but yeah, he had his touchdown chant and everything when they scored and everything. So I was this way, but we're talking about that area. But besides that, man, we looking good, looking real good.
I tell you, and this is only week 2 since day one. I may have not seen nothing yet. They look really executing very well today better than in the first week. I guess we can expect that to keep doing that. By week 6, they should be up and fully running that offense.
No, we got a good glimpse. We got a good glimpse of what we look like. That 41-10. That's a good glimpse because that's defense showing up, and we still got a couple things that they can always get ironed out. But I mean, I'm not even going to go there, Ronbo, because I hear a lot of people pointing out this and they're pointing out that. Like that kind of starts irritating because look at what we've been doing the past couple of years, and now we start dominating, and people are still pointing stuff out. Like, who cares? I don't care. I don't care who our number one receiver is. Number one guy. Oh well, this guy needs to step up. This guy. Look what he did. Look at the offensive yards we put him. I don't give a damn who does it. I don't care who does it. As long as the yards are up and they're doing it, it doesn't matter who's doing it. As long as it's getting done. And that's like, and Joe, that sucks, man. I seen it right now. I seen the NBC, the Bay Sports. They said that they're putting them on the season-ending list, the IR.
Who?
NBC Bay Area Sports is a page.
Wait, you said they're putting who on the season-ending IR?
Joe Staley.
When did you see that?
It's on the Bay Area Sports.
No, how long ago? I mean, it's been a few minutes
was,
ago, or?
No, this is probably about an hour ago, maybe. It wasn't right after the game. This was.
Yeah, because he's supposed to only be out for 8 weeks, according to Matt Barrows.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Everybody's gonna chime in on that, but that's what I seen that they put him on the IR list.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna stay with Matt Barrows.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo.
He's not on season in the IR. He's on 8, probably 6 to 8 weeks.
Since they went, Matt Barrows reports that's a broken fibula. He didn't tear his knee or anything. It's just a broken fibula. He'll heal up. He could be back in 6 weeks. So
yeah, he's a tough dude. I'm not too worried about that either, though, to be honest, because the system right now, the system's clicking, and everybody's bought into it. Everybody's in it 100%. And when you got a team that's playing like that, championship caliber teams and those kind of teams, they're not defined by one man going down, because the next man who's going to step in, even if he looked bad in preseason, he knows what's going on right now. He knows what's taking place. He knows that his game's going to be risen automatically because the standards right now, they're so high. So you step on that field, he's going to produce. That's when he went out, the dude who was out there, they didn't really have no pass plays that much, really, but he was blocking on the runs. I forget who it was. I know it wasn't McGlinchey, though, because they kept him on the left. They kept him on the right.
SKUE. I think it's 2 L's in his name.
Yeah, well, he could run.
Yeah, he's not the best at run blocking. He's better protecting, actually, than he is run blocking. Maybe they can work with him.
There.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, I seen that, and then besides that, I mean, Jimmy looked good. He looked good, and then I heard I was listening to a few stations already, and then some people were getting credit. We still got doubters already. People are talking about
they're not
this.
Gonna stop. The 49ers have to win a Super Bowl before they stop. They won't stop.
Oh, like how you said, they're gonna have to beat the Rams at least, and the Rams are garbage. They're hanging on for dear life for like 3 quarters right now. They're barely starting to roll against the second-string quarterback.
I know.
I'm like,
I love it.
Come on, man! They couldn't even score. They're like, they're exchanging field goals. What the hell is that?
Since I told people talk about the Rams will continue to dominate their chokehold on the NFC West. Oh, guys, stop. You know what? That team has lost too many players. You got Gurley on a limited snap count. Why?
Gurley's not even playing right now. Gurley's on the sideline walking around with his chest out like, I did that. Like, you're not even playing, and not by choice, because he can't.
See?
He can't play because what is his knees done, Ronbo? That's not even just a healing thing. That's just it is what it is. Like,
it is what it is. And they lost a couple of offensive linemen. I think somebody said they lost another offensive lineman today. And Aaron Donald's running around there with his back hurting. Come on, man. That is not going to be the same dominant team they were the last year. I mean, and the Hawks are supposed to be. The NFC West belongs to the Hawks and the Rams.
Ronbo. These teams that they're trying to not put us in the same category with, they're holding on for dear life against second-string quarterbacks. Ronbo.
It ain't working.
They're not even. They're barely squeezing a win out of Pittsburgh and then they barely started pulling away against the Saints right now, and they just imagine when they come against a.
I know. I can't wait.
The Niners are rolling right now, man. I'm telling you.
Man, we got to break up though. Let me see tomorrow if you get some chance since day one.
All right. That's
right,
cool.
man.
I appreciate what you do, Ronbo. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Shout out to Russo SF49. You guys go check his page out. That's the
Yep.
man right there. He's hooking me up. He's hooking me up with the games out here, Ronbo. He's hooking me up with the links. So, you know what I mean? I ain't skipping. I ain't missing a beat or nothing right here. Appreciate you, Russo, for looking out. You guys stay up.
This is a brilliant dude. All right. All right, fam. Have a
All
great
right,
night.
Ronbo. All right.
And there it goes. Hieronymus, thank you. I was going to look over the name. Okay, as I mentioned, it's an African name. Nzacha is half Nigerian. All right. You got that straightened out. All right. Where we at here? Carlos! Ah! I remember who Carlos is. He's got a couple of members in his family that don't fully believe. I think that's the same guy, right, Carlos? He's got one brother that thinks the 49ers are not that good before we started. Carlos! Carlos? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Carlos!
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Carlos.
Hey, how's it going, Ronbo?
Hey, good. Hey, Carlos, as I remember, aren't you, is it your brother or someone who needs more proof?
My cousin.
Your cousin. He needs more proof that the 49ers are legitimate. How is he feeling these days?
I bet he's going to be very surprised.
Is he?
He might be shocked. Because I was telling him, he's like, Steve, don't be doubting these Niners this year. And, he's going to be shocked.
Tell you.
And I was just going to tell you, Ron, but yeah, he's going to be very surprised.
Yeah.
Very happy, too.
No, a lot of people can't bring themselves to believe. Usually, like myself and others, we're delusional. We're hyping. We're in denial. You hear all the pessimists, they say this. When you see something in the team and you think it might be okay, man, the 49ers aren't going to beat anybody, man. They can't beat anybody. I said, wait a minute, you're going to tell me they can't beat the Cardinals? No. Okay, we'll see. God. Cardinals aren't that weak, though. They look better than I thought.
Thing, though, a lot of Niners fans don't watch the games.
Yeah.
And we saw the off season, we saw last year, what we had in the roster, and we got beaten by very close games.
Right.
And very close.
Yeah.
Wow. And so all this upgrade we got, and especially that we got a quarterback, main thing.
It makes all the difference in the world, Carlos. You can do great things with if you got a quarterback. If we got one, he looks like he's ready to roll. 2 weeks from now, Jimmy G will be untouchable, Carlos. He just needed his confidence back. He's got the rhythm down a little better today than last week. That's going to continue to progress. Man.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I just can't imagine when they're already starting to, they're connecting. They're all trying to be on the same page.
And Kyle's crazy play calling. That first touchdown to Marquise Goodwin was, Carlos, you could have built a house between Marquise Goodwin and the Bengals defense. There was like green grass all around Marquise.
I know, I saw that. That was so freaking fun to watch.
How does that
happen?
Whoa,
man, everyone was all on the right side of the field, and then just Marquise was just by himself. It's dang.
And Jimmy just
Kyle
lobs it
Shanahan,
down there. He didn't even throw it hard. Jimmy just lobbed it down there. Marquise stopped running hard. They start trotting. He trots into the end zone, Carlos.
That's why I love this team, Ronbo.
They're funny.
I just like it because it's just the history and, just the history of this team. And how we got Kyle Shanahan, runs in his dad, too.
Yeah.
How, his dad was in the 49ers. And, I just love this history of the 49ers. And everyone in this, 49er fan, got to love it.
Yeah, and I do.
And just
I
how
just
he
hope
started.
Kyle retires with the 49ers. I hope he plays another 20 years as the 49ers head coach. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I just want to see him win it. Just win one with the 49ers.
Well, you know, if he plays another
That'd
10,
be
if he
impressive.
stays with it for another 10 years, we'll be in there. Because Kyle's too good. He's ridiculously good. God, his offensive play calling. And if we got a defense that keeps coming like this one, ooh, I like this team.
Yeah, right. What do you think, Ronbo? Just started bringing that punishment and that pain. You know, I'm gonna start feeling like kind of sorry for the other teams we played.
I was worried about Andy Dalton.
Bad.
I really was.
Bad. Just,
you know what?
Like I said, Ronbo. Remember, I said, I told you, we're gonna embarrass other teams. Remember that?
Right. Yes. And look at this.
Yeah, I said that, and
several
and
times
I think
today.
my prediction was 40 or 41-17. I think I said 40, but probably said 41.
Didn't matter. You said 40,
yeah.
so you had all the confidence in the world. See, I was I thought that they were a little better than that. I didn't know if 49ers was going to go manhandle them. I thought we might win. And I kept thinking, because all the odds makers, the Bengals should win this by 2. What? Really? How come? See, because I can't understand why they say these things, Carlos. They're not that.
It's funny. I don't like the media just doesn't like us at all, and I like it though. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Keep saying
everyone
it.
says.
And look
just
foolish.
we're gonna show up to work, and we've been doing that.
Beat
We're
butt.
gonna get that job done. Yeah.
Bam! Steelers,
Man,
you
I
are
love it.
next. See,
that's gonna be like I just feel bad for the Steelers too. Oh man, poor guys.
Yeah, but remember one thing, Carlos.
They're gonna see what.
No, but remember how the last time we played them and how they kicked our butt up and down Pittsburgh? See, next week, payback time.
And when was the last time we played them?
Remember that year Colin Kaepernick was with us? 2015, was it?
Oh, 2015?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We played them that, and we had Anquan Bolden, some other guy. Anyway, they just beat our butt up and down that. Oh, that was a terrible beating. Carlos, hey, Carlos, we got to go, fam. Can I see you tomorrow?
All right, Ronbo.
Yeah.
All right, just shout out to the Niner Empire. Red and gold till I'm dead and cold. And next game, gonna be rocking Levi's. All right, Ronbo. I think
Carlos,
you my call, man.
Hey, appreciate you, fam. Say hello to cousin and tell him don't worry.
Hey, Ronbo, send me home.
All right.
Yeah?
Niners!
Send me home, Ronbo.
For Carlos. Like Carlos.
Thanks, Ronbo.
My pleasure, fam. And there he is. My player, partner, Will. Will.
Ronbo.
Hey, player. Will, did you see this kind of butt whooping coming? I was low at 27, and I'm trying to understand what is going on. The 49ers are even more potent, and I usually overhype them. I'm underhyping. I never did that. I don't realize when we got here, Will, 42, and they left points on the table again.
Man, what you're looking at is a whole complete different, like, night and day team.
Mm-hmm.
This team is on the road to success. They already on it. We got 2 wins in a row. They're already on the road to success. John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan did a hell of a job building this roster. And it shows. I mean, it shows, man. It shows from the starters all the way down to the depth, all the way down deep into the depth chart. It shows, man. And we out there balling. We playing hard. We ain't making mental mistakes. We made a few today, but not like we did the first game. I mean, we cleaned that up, and we just playing football. The guys out there having fun.
Yes.
They having fun.
Smiling.
Jeff Wilson received a phone call from Kyle Shanahan, got on the plane, flew out to Cincinnati, put his jersey on, put on his knee pads and shoulder pads, went out there and look what he did. Off of a phone call.
Jeff, what are you doing? What? I'm just sitting around. All right. I got an e-ticket set up for you at the airport. I need you to get there right now. We'll get there within the next 2-3 hours and get on that plane and get your butt out here. What? You heard me. Let's go. All right. I bet that's exactly what happened.
I'm telling you, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the defense. The defense stepped up once again. Akello Witherspoon played a great game again. He only made one stupid. Mistake. He was thinking he was Mitch Wisnowski trying to kick a football. Come on, man, don't do that.
But you know what? Like
Leave that to Mitch, man.
But Will, just like Trez said, he'd rather a player be frustrated and angry behind a play he shouldn't. Akello likes them pick sixes. He knows he read that right, but he didn't get it, so he let the frustration go and cost us a 5-yard penalty. And I know when he got back to sideline, Sal says, listen, all right, I love your aggression. I love the passion. Don't do that.
Shout out to Trez, man. Shout out to Trez, my player partner Trez. Yeah, man. You got a point, man. I mean, anybody who gets an opportunity to take a ball and take a pitch, take it to the house and then drop it, then that do kind of hurt you inside. But but you got to bounce back, man, and play the next play. That's what Kello did, man. Kello had a great game today. Jimmy G silenced his haters today. Because I don't see nobody making no excuses on social media right now. These people get mad. They get mad when Jimmy G do good. They don't want to tweet nothing. They don't want to mention us. They don't want to mention Jimmy G nothing. I look all over social media. Every person that always talk down Jimmy G, I see no tweets about him, no nothing. They get mad, man. They sitting on their couch at home mad because they are wrong. Just like Adam Rank.
Will, listen, announcement. Niner fam, go to Adam Rank's. I'm going to go over there and start it later. Go to Adam Rank's page, Twitter, and also Mike Florio, and ask him what his problem is. And you know what? Hey, Will, we can't even get on Nate Burleson anymore. Nate already manned up. He sees what's coming.
Yeah, I heard that. And, Ronbo, and one more name, Jason Whitlock.
That big head.
The fat, big-bellied, cheeseburger eating ass bastard that has a bald head and puts a shag on his head when he goes on live on the air. Get on him too.
Yes, indeed.
Get on him too.
That's three: Jason Whitlock, Mike Florio, Adam Rank, and don't leave out Screaming Stephen A. Boy, that
man. But yeah, man, overall, man, we did great, man. Shout out to Kwan Alexander, man. See, that's why you get guys big money. Because when you get guys big money, that got talent you see on the field, that's what you get them money for. Everybody talking about we overpaying. No, we not. We giving big money to guys who can go out there and make an impact. And that's what you saw. You saw Kwan Alexander come out and force another turnover for the 4-9. That's the 5th turnover we had so far this season. So come on, man.
4 sacks today, and we'd had 2 INTs if Akello would have just stepped a little sooner. So, all them problems we was having with turnovers last year, I guess that's over. We only didn't get to witness Fred Warner with that peanut punch. I love when he does that.
I mean, we see it, man. We see it. One more thing before I get out wrong, I know y'all called waiting. It hurts that Joe Staley gonna be out for a few weeks. What I would do is I believe, I could be wrong, but I would make a push to try to make a trade to get Trent Williams from Washington. But the only thing with that is the owner Snyder and Shanahan, they not. I don't know if Snyder still has bad blood with Shanahan.
They never gonna make that deal, and they know not to even call him.
Right. Or what you can do is you can use 2 tight ends. Put an extra tight end, just to help out.
You already know. You already know.
Yeah. So
Kyle already talked about that.
That's why they got a lot of depth at tight end. Because see something like this happen, you can put an extra tight end, and that also can confuse the defense as well. So those are 2 options. So
there you go. I'm sure he's got more.
But all
right, fam.
But all right, Ronbo, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam, my player partner Drake. Trey Trez, Russo, Shea Lewis, Red 49, here's Daniel, man, Jared Freddy, Big Show, all them guys. Shout out to the Nighthawk Fan Club, Jersey, Joe Rico, Kenny, all them boys, man, Silvio, F the Rams, F Rudy.
Yeah.
They lost Super Bowl and scored 3 points, and they broke. I don't know.
Night, Will. I think the Rams only scored about 6 points tonight already. They got 10, I think. But they just think, where's the prolific offense? See, that's why I keep telling people, come on, man, don't tell me about how powerful the Rams is. They ain't got no chokehold on the NFC West. And now, from the southern and the southern eastern coast, he is Mike the Hitman Hart. Mike, we ain't heard from Mike in forever.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Mike, man, we're just sitting there savoring what looks like to be a serious team. I mean, this team's seriously good. I mean, they ain't played nobody yet, but they didn't make them people look like anybody either. They whooped Tampa Bay like stepchildren. And then they turned around and said, okay, well, we didn't whoop them as good as we should have. We gonna whoop y'all like you need to be whooped. Go Ladders! That's what I'm talking about. Mike, give me your observations.
First and foremost, man, I took over the pirate ship, Ronbo. I'll be sending you some personal videos, bro. I went to the game, you already know. So, it was great. I took over the whole thing by myself, along with my 90 Empire family, of course. But I tell you this, man. I had been on a little while, but I feel like I've been living in the future, Ronbo, and I have to come back to the past because I recall a lot of our own fans on this show for the last couple seasons been chirping about how we don't look like we're this, everything's slow. They wanted big brand names. They wanted Kirk Cousins. They want this. They want that.
Yes.
Now we got a different tone right now because people have been told numerous of times for years, and some of the new callers might not know because everybody, that's been on the show for a while, they know who we are. And the thing is, Rumble, I'm not trying to bash people and say, hey, I told you so. The thing is, man, as 49er fans, we can't allow our emotions to speak for what our team is doing. We can't allow what Balky and past company and regime selections, picks, have an effect on what this company is doing. Now, granted, it's only 2 weeks of football, but we all know the potential's there. We've seen it. When the healthy Garoppolo's there, we know our team, can grow and can get better. So we still got a long season, but I'm happy with what the team's doing. We definitely improved from week 1 till today. So we just gonna keep going, man, and let's let our Niner fans know, man. Let's get behind this team, and stop nitpicking over everything, man, and let's just continue to celebrate.
Seems like there's gonna be a lot to celebrate too, Mike. This team has got real structure. You can see now the master plan in action on both sides of the ball. Mike, I'm trying to think of a team that has been this balanced, let's see, in a while. I mean, the Patriots usually come up with a team, but it's kind of normal for them, right? But who else? And you look at Kansas City, that's one of the scariest teams on offense there is when they're all Tyreek and everybody's there. But the defense was suspect. So, this is pretty fun. And the Rams, they was close to being equal on both sides of the ball. I give that to them. I don't like them, but I got to tell the truth. They were pretty tough. Were is the operative word here, I mean, because I don't see them being the same team they were last year or the year before. So it's ready, fam. It's ready. It's open now. The NFC West is wide open.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Big shout out to that caller a few calls ago, too, from Germany, man. I wish I could have got
Luca.
in. Yeah, Luca, man, ich liebe Deutschland. Und San Francisco 49ers. So, Luca, ich war in Heidelberg, Deutschland geboren. He knows, he speaks Deutsch. But anyway, back to the show. Sorry, Ronbo.
That's okay. I appreciate you communicating with him.
Yeah. I hope I catch up with him. I just want to say, man, I love what we're doing, man. Been on this show for a while, man. We've been always talking about the Heart Foundation and a few others as well. We had some callers, man, who knew about the brick by brick process, who knew that when we got position of need and we drafted players and we saw that this team is
starting to put a solid foundation. We don't have to go out here and get the big brand names and necessarily win. We can get a solid team full of guys. You know, I remember, man, back then, Ronbo, we had people complaining about Khalil Mack. I don't know if they're still feeling that way. But like Kumo D said, how you like me now?
Yeah.
You know, we got
perfect.
We got a lot of players that we wouldn't have been able to acquire without the Khalil Mack was able to get a D Ford and Nick Bosa, because that would have required first round picks. You know, that would have required some draft capital. We wouldn't have had those draft capitals had we got a Khalil Mack. So and the same thing with any other player out there who requires so much, man. We just invested into the draft and the off season. And I'm feeling good about it. This is what I started expecting about year 3 or 4. But like I said, it's 2 weeks on both. I hate that Staley's out, but the thing is that's gonna help us, man, is to see what we have now when we start getting into division play. That's the biggest thing I want to know, man. Because I tell you what, as much as I hate that little team up there in Washington, they finding ways to win still, and they lost some pieces, man. Some Frank Clark and some receivers.
They got character. They definitely got it.
Yeah.
They be
so
playing
you know
tough.
we gotta step up that division play. Most importantly, as well as the other games. Everything counts. We know that. But it's gonna be interesting to see how we go in this division, man. And hopefully we don't have no situations losing to the damn Cardinals, man.
There you
I
go.
don't want to see that no more. I want to smack them up.
Because they keep coming back on teams. See, they got a lot of fight in them. I'll give them that. Mike, we're gonna go ahead and great to hear from you again, Mike. Let's hear from you as soon as possible. Be back tomorrow if you got time.
Oh yeah, man. Last thing I want to say is Tampa Bay. I told you personally we was gonna kick that butt, man. I'm gonna keep it edited because we got kids listening. Sucking is suck it. Go 49ers, man. I called you last week, Rumble, but I couldn't get through, man. I called you when I left the game.
Oh, shucks. We should have gotten together so we could get you during the game. But we'll do it next time. All right, Mike.
I'm coming out to San Francisco this year, hopefully, man. So we'll do it again.
All right. Good. All right, Mike.
All right, Rumbo. Take care, buddy.
You too, fam. Good night.
Yes,
a good day. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to saying good night. Good night. Good day, Mike. All right. Bye-bye. And, hey, Jamar Walton, he says, you want some? Come get some. Niners all day. Hove. I love it. All right. Thank you for that contribution, too, fam. Hey, Jay.
What up?
AJ, man.
Can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you clearly too, AJ. Loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, AJ.
Hey, you like that
ahead.
win, don't you? I know, man. I seen some of it. I was supposed to watch that at the AMC, man, but that was an early game, 10 a.m. I wasn't trying to do all that to go watch no game. I wasn't feeling that early shit.
Oh yeah, well, it is early, right? But you watch at a civilized hour whenever you get a chance. That's a good game. And you know why? Because you could see now, maybe in the first game, maybe the 49ers was just getting lucky. They made a lot of stupid mistakes, and they still won. This game, the 49ers went out there and beat that butt. I mean, they were seriously beating them up. I said, what?
Yeah, I seen the highlights.
This is what they would look like had they been on the West Coast. Because, they went out tired into all that heat and humidity in that first week, and they looked a little sloppy. This week, they did not. They made a couple of mistakes, but they did not look sloppy. Whew. Oh, that team's going to be
You was frustrated about that Jimmy pick, though, wasn't you?
Yeah, because I wish Kyle would stop calling that play. And no, it wasn't that play. Okay, I'm still wanting to know. I don't know if they'll ever explain it, but it looks like Debo, one of them was wrong. Was Jimmy wrong or was Debo wrong? Because Jimmy floated that ball out there like somebody was supposed to be going deep. Debo ran down the field and cut that route short and came back for the ball. So I'm trying to understand, okay, which one of you guys misunderstood that play call? Jimmy gave the play call, so I'm thinking, can't be him. Did Debo not understand what he was supposed to be doing? So, that was pretty strange. But otherwise, Jimmy was dang near flawless.
Wow, that's a good turn up to hear then. But what's up with them tickets? Tickets being sold? Was it today or next week? I don't know.
Wait, what's up? Wait, it broke up, AJ.
Oh, well, didn't you have some tickets to give away or something?
Oh, where is Shabazz? Okay. I'm going to write Shabazz a note tonight. Shabazz keeps saying we're ready to roll, and then I don't hear from him. I don't know what's going on with Shabazz. He's got to get that done before. I'm going to see what I'm going to try to call. You remind me. I'm going to call him after this and see where he is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
One more thing, man. So I just peeped it out. I forgot you got Joe Montana, 16, and Jimmy G, number 10. Do you want to put Jimmy G already on? I mean, not Steve Young. You don't want to put Steve Young behind that one, man.
Oh, you no, you know. See, the thing is, the only reason I did it that way is I put Joe as my favorite of all time, and I put G because he's currently the guy. So, I don't have enough room to get them all in the frame. I mean, I'm wearing the 8. You know what I'm saying? I still got plenty of respect for of course, the number 2 greatest of all time. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, no.
Yeah, man. So I'm so glad everything looking good. I can't wait to play the Steelers. Like you said, you kept saying that Ben Roethlisberger might not play, so you feel like it's going to be a little bit bad if we do win. But if I don't give a damn who, they ain't no excuse. If they got whoever they have to make that happen for a W, then
Oh yeah, I mean they don't be feeling sorry for us when we losing people. So no, ain't no sympathy. This is NFL. You either have enough guys to go or you don't, and that's your problem. So we had this problem. Yeah. So if we don't have it, good for us.
One more again though, Ronbo, man, your boy up there, DK Metcalf, up there in Seattle.
The beast.
He getting touchdowns. Yeah, he's a big. I'm surprised they didn't pick him. I would kind of want him myself.
I wanted him.
But they got Debo. Debo's decent, but I hope when we do play him, because that team still got that good wide receiver, and they got a great rush with Clowney. So I'm not feeling Seattle's momentum at all. But hopefully we can crush it. You feel me? I just want to be able to. That's all I really want to do. Beat up on Seattle right now.
I know, making sure because they've been. Well, you know what? It finally got the monkey off our back last year. They used to own us. It was an automatic win every time they played us for the last 6, 7 years. So anyway, now we broke the string last year by a miracle, and this year, actually, Seattle finally got weakened to the point now they barely beat the teams. We cleaned to
today. Yeah.
Yep. They barely got away from the Bengals. They just did beat. Wait a minute, they haven't played Tampa Bay. They got to play them later though.
Tampa, no.
See, and this is going to be interesting to see how we handle it. So I'm looking forward to that game with them and the Rams. So we'll see.
They beat the Steelers. Do you think we're going to be able to outcoach them? Do you think Shanahan's going to be able to outcoach old Pete the Chief?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. But you know what? He has before. Remember when he was with Atlanta and he just beat them up. Yeah. Remember that playoff game? It was terrible. I mean, he just beat the Hawks up. But he had great talent, and now he's got his scheme, so we'll see. So.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your gargle on from Listerine and let you
I'm about to run out of gas. I know.
All right.
All right, AJ. Good to hear from you, fam. See you tomorrow.
All right. Stay up.
Yeah. You too. Night. Good day. I keep saying good night since it's automatic. All right. And Stevenson, I love it because this is what I was saying. So who wants Kirk Cousins now? See, Mike Florio still wants you to make that deal. He wants Kirk Cousins out of Minnesota because Minnesota's his team. He knows Kirk Cousins will never get him to the promised land. So he wants Jimmy G, so he says bad things about him. He says things like, well, Jimmy G probably won't continue to stay in San Francisco. So it could be that Kyle Shanahan wants to get his guy, Kirk Cousins. I said, right, Mike, because you don't want him in Minnesota. Cousins ain't going anywhere. The only line says D-line getting pressure without a blitz equals priceless. This is what I was trying to tell Trez and Trey, and I love them dearly, and you know this. That defense is set up so your secondary is full at all times, and that frontline defense is supposed to be able to do their job so everybody else can make it impossible downfield. You got the right personnel on that front four now. And and Ronnie Blair coming in, taking up the slack after D Ford left. Man, that's priceless too. Hieronymus Smith said, and besides the TD that was called back, Robbie missed a field goal wide right. So that's 10 points left on the field. Should have been a 50-burger. I agree. And I worry about Robbie and Mitch. You know, some of these kicks are real shaky as it is. Remember, one thing Bradley Pinion could do, he could set Robbie up with the perfect setups or something. Him and Robbie got to work on that. And Dolan says, D-line getting pressure. Oh, wait, did that. Let me just go down here. Hey, Jeff Terrence says, 49ers will have ex-Pro Bowlers soon. Isaac Page, I'm kind of disappointed that Ben and Connor are not going to play so we can get the respect we deserve when we won the game. I know, that really is annoying, isn't it? It really is. I don't want the 49ers to win that game without those guys in there. It's not going to mean anything. And the media's definitely not going to give us any credit. 49ers luckily got past the Steelers. Oh. And Ronbo, Debo relation. Not that I know of. Chris Wall, Adam Bragg said 3-13. I've already hit Adam with some reminders, and I tweeted Nate Burleson to tell to wear that faithful hat again this week. Good work, Chris. Isaac Page, Robert Sports, remind Adam Rank the Bears, his favorite team, are 0-2. I'm so glad you reminded me of that. I forgot. He is a Bears fan, isn't he? Oh, this is delightful. Fam, I'm going to go ahead after a long, lovely day and say I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Monday Night Raw is going to be so much fun. Hit that like, hit the like before you go. See you tomorrow, fam. Nighter! Ooh la la, ooh la 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 la.